So our last session was pretty much lore heavy. I'm only going to hit the main points. Um, we got to the Dwarven Archive, and you found out that Tooth's fathers should be the king. You did suspect that, but you figured that out. He's technically royalty, and as such, Sabryn said she wanted at least one thing from the archive. Francisco found a nice weapons crate and wanted the sword that was inside of it. Talos saw a lot of magical warding and something hovering above you all that was extremely powerful but couldn't figure out exactly what it was. He also found another cylinder, and as he integrated it into his system, you were introduced to data. Tooth stood in all his history in one place and was just trying to figure things out. Ben then informed Tooth of one of his past memories regarding Prex. Yearly, the head archivist who had let you here, caught up with you and filled you in with what was going on outside. He also wanted to make sure you didn't destroy anything or die or take something. He then heard some very interesting news about Tooth's family line being the actual royal bloodline, and someone has gone to great lengths to hide that fact. Books were found and not found. Someone had taken some of the old council notes and other bloodlines of certain dwarves. The axe of the battle hammer is missing, but if found, is enchanted to regard the one and true king. The body of Randall was brought out of your portable hole so you could speak with the dead, and notice that he had a certain tattoo that tied him to Francisco's father. But that was put aside for later, and you learned a few things. Armin came into his magic young and decided to use it on his friends to bully Tooth. After Tooth was exiled, Armin, Randall, Took, and Lujmar were taken to a place by Morgan and given certain abilities from some sort of entity. Morgan has a picture of someone called Morgrim Ironshade in his private sanctum, and he called it his bloodline, but the image was of a Durgar, not a dwarf. Morgan has the ability to enter the minds of those under his control, and was always watching, always there telling him what to do, where to go. Not sure if this was a spell or magical item. Randall then finally told Tooth that he was the one who started the fire, which Tooth took the blame for and was exiled. Not having someone controlling him anymore since he died, he was finally free to tell the truth. With your last question, he was finally put to rest. Yearly, after taking all this in, finally learned that you people actually are looking for proof of Tooth being part of the long-last Battlehammer bloodline, and told you all to take what you needed. He would also then help you with anything you require. He may be the oldest dwarf in history, but he was still a powerful mage and head archivist. So he pulled out a very dusty spellbook, showed it to Talos so he could add a few fun things to his own book. Francisco then had a fun therapy session with a sentient sword that he grabbed. Its name was Steel, and after a long chat where it was really worried about his past and all the things he had done, agreed to bond with him, so long as he stayed on his current path in life, helping those that needed help instead of killing them and stealing their stuff. We'll work on that. Sabryn was given a nice set of bracers as her gift, and also the first book that was created by those of Winn Keep, the Stonebound Codex, the memories, stories, laws, and rituals of the first founders of Winn Keep. Inside might be something that'll help you out later, but you really haven't had a lot of time to read the entire thing yet. Ben was given a Hoopak of Thrones Command just in case it came in handy, and you were also given something called a Cauldron of Rebirth in case something happened to the royal bloodline. Captain Grimm was then contacted, and everyone left to find Tooth's family house at the docks so that he can finally see his family after 20 years in exile. Yearly put the seeming spell on everyone, and you all set out. The reunion was good. A lot of tears were shed, lots of hugs were passed around, and Tooth met his 11-year-old sister, Ella. She took him up to her room and showed you all of her things. You weren't really paying attention at the time because your father caught you up on everything that's been going on since you left. Mainly that neither of them remember that day when you were exiled. Something or someone took that memory away from them. As the years went by, every time you poked around why they couldn't remember, something happened. First, they were cast down to the Masons Guild, then kicked down to the inner city, then forced to work at the docks. Eric was put into the Navy under the command of Armand's father, and they were just left with unanswered questions. So he did what any father would do, find another way to get answers. So he found a cleric that would help him speak to his long-dead grandfather and get some answers about their history and what the hell's going on. Which is where we are currently picking back up. But first, I need someone roll me a d20. I was going to have Ben do a history roll, but I will let you guys do that roll, and I will just check Ben's.
13.
A 13 plus history roll from Ben. Let me take a look at sheet here. Actually, this would be with advantage, so one more, please. What's their history? A +6. Okay.
Second one's a 3.
So 19. 19's good enough. So in our D&D chat from a month ago, because it's been a bit, there's an image that you guys saw that was also on Randall. It was on the back of his neck. I forgot to mention it at the time. And Ben will remember seeing that symbol a long time ago. It's not going to matter exactly where we currently are, but it is an old Duragar family name called Ember Vale. It was their sigil. That's really all A19 will get Ben, remembering exactly what that sigil was. It was the house sigil of the Ember Vales. So,
When we had
Tooth.
our time
Yep.
period, when we had our time period in the Underdark, and Tooth was spending a fair amount of time with a couple Duragar there. Now, if Tooth doesn't have enough information to put this together, let me know. But is there anything that feels familiar between the Duragar and the Iron Shades?
You weren't there long, and you only got to know a few. I will say, give me a history roll with disadvantage. I want at least a 15 or more.
Yeah, is there any way that Talos and I, while we were at the school, had ever heard of this name or sigil? Can we make a history check?
No. For a specific reason.
That's a 6.
Sorry, also,
Okay.
I did read the Drow history book.
Yes. This wouldn't have been in there.
Okay.
For a specific reason. Yeah.
Sure.
A 6. Okay, then no. You didn't see anyone with that sigil. Actually, sorry.
Just for shiggles. It's not like that sigil popped up in my memories I gained back, right?
That's what I was literally just thinking now. Yes. You definitely... Yeah. Like, very young. When you were near your home. When you were first on board. When you did, like, a few trips up near home. Up near Braxis. Probably a couple came on board, yes, with that. Because you have most of them, I'll take a history roll, just a standard history roll from you then. with advantage because these are fairly new. And there's a lot of them. But they wouldn't have been in that book, no. Because that was more about... What was the title of the book, Saint? I don't remember that.
Let's see.
It all depends on the title of the book, because I can't remember which...
So we had the Tome of the Drow Inquisitors, we had the Chronicles of House Bainray,
Okay,
we had Underdark Politics.
Wouldn't be in that one.
We had The Darkening, A History of How the Lost Drow Found Axiom, Study of Drow Ancient Magic, and then The Shadowed Realms, which is a history of the Underdark.
What was the one before that?
Study of Drow Ancient Magic.
Have you read that one?
Yeah, it showed us the riddle that led to the Exalted book here.
Okay, then yes, I'll take a history from you then, because it might be in that one.
Okay.
Might is the keyword. Francisco. No.
Yeah, I got 4 and a 2.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
I always forget about books that I give you guys.
25.
25. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that was my DC. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There wouldn't have been a lot in that book. It would have had a small list of families that were exiled for doing magic that they shouldn't be, basically. Their family line of Duragar that were exiled from Axioms of Barbarian.
Doing dark
Roughly, magic? Yes. They had also, let's just say what's the easiest way to put this? More of they were experimenting against Drow society, basically. So, kind of like, I want to try this. Let's just steal somebody and try it on them. So, a lot of kidnapping, stuff like that. Yeah, missing people. Yes. Doesn't have anything about the like anyone in it. Just a notation.
And what was... This was a symbol we found on where? On who?
On the back of Armin's neck. It was just something I forgot while we were doing it. This would be... You would probably be able to figure out between all of you. This is like a controlling sigil, basically.
Yeah.
So whoever has one, this is how they're like spying on them or controlling the person. So if you see anyone with that on there, you definitely know they are not friends. But it's like very tiny, right at the back of the neck, like under the hairline. Sorry, Tooth, I didn't hear.
Oh, do the dates line up here, like in terms of when it seems like this Duragar family was banished, and then when the dwarves of Winn Keep would have been establishing themselves, or where? How does that timeline work?
Quite close. Maybe 2,100 years? In and around there?
Did the sigil show up under detect magic?
No.
Shame.
Maybe he seemed in control of himself. Maybe that's why. Maybe someone else wasn't in his head at the time.
Not currently active.
Currently, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Tooth. Top. You just finished a conversation with Dad where he told you that he learned a few things from his great-grandfather. Sorry, from his... Let me double check. I think it's his grandfather, your great-grandfather. Yes. I don't know. There was a lot. The answers I got were interesting when I asked my 5 questions. After I got the answers, the cleric took a vow of silence after we heard it. She's also since left this place and never told me where she was going. Do you think your friends should have to hear these or not?
The questions or the answers?
Both. Mostly the answers. I didn't really understand a lot of them myself. The cleric helped me through most of it,
Yeah.
and honestly took control at one point, because my questions were not the ones that she actually wanted to find out after we learned a few things.
I think we got to tell him, because sometimes there's stuff I don't really get or put together, but like Talos has it down, or Sabryn, they have to know.
I don't know your friends, but I've seen them in the paper, and if they're all ambassadors, and they're here to help you specifically, I think it's something they might want to hear too.
Just say I'm not the brains of the group, so let's pass it along to them.
You have made it this far. Don't set yourself short.
Can I ask you something before we go back?
Always.
Maybe I already asked you this, or I just kind of planned for this conversation one day, but I thought you were disappointed in me. Not in any one thing in particular, but just everything. It's part of why I thought you didn't really care that I was leaving, that I was never going to be the Vogelstall that took over what this family does or did. I'm surprised to feel warmth from you.
You can thank your mother for that. To put it honestly, you were quite young. I was, well, honestly, there's a lot of other things going on at the time when what happened. We had actually just gotten a big contract, and I had work on the mind, like I usually did. But I honestly thought, I don't know what I thought back then. I wanted you to experience your own life, but I knew you weren't going to be... I knew you didn't want to be a master of the craft, like most. You're good at it. But there was something in you that I could tell just... Your mother kept telling me to let you do your own thing. And that got under my skin for a long time. And you being the oldest... I don't know. I always did what my father told me. I learned young. I never rebelled. I did what I was told. And I think I probably tried to make you do the same thing. A little too hard. I cared, obviously. If I didn't show it, I apologize. But at the time, I had 40 other dwarves under my care, and we had just got a big contract. I'd like to say I'd like to do things differently now, but also I don't have memories of exactly how I felt that day.
Not fair. What they did to you, or what he did to you. Father,
For
while
years,
we're
I
here,
thought it
I
was
want
just
to
me.
make it right.
Well, for years, I thought I just repressed it. And then I found out when I was talking to your mother about it, she didn't remember. So, yeah. Let's go back downstairs.
We got to tell them and help have them piece it together. My head's starting to hurt.
Mine has been for quite a while. He also goes into his room for a sec, and you see him pick up a small little chest. He tells your sister to stay in her room and go back to bed. She kind of hands you one of her stuffed animals and tells you to keep it.
Take
He'll
good
keep
care
you
of it.
safe.
I'm sure he will.
So as you guys are downstairs, they'd be up there for a bit. You have been fed. While that's going on, Archivist Yearly kind of dips out a little early. He was doing a detect magic the last time we played. He didn't find anything, which made him he was happy, but surprised. He's going to let you guys know that he's going to go talk to Toven. I think I gave you guys. Oh, yeah, sorry. Toven Embervane. He was the cousin of his old apprentice that Talos found his spellbook. He's going to go see if there's anything still of Theron's. He's going to come back and find you guys when he learns anything, because he did tell you guys that he was going to do that. So he pretty much, you guys are still going to have the seeming spell on you, and he's going to come try and find you guys later when he gets more information. But he says this place is safe for now. Yeah, just realized I created the Ember Veins and the Ember Veils. That's my fault. Threw me off. It's did I type that right? It's yes, I did. Dwarven last names are odd. So he gets up and heads out by the time Tooth and his dad come back down.
Don't forget, we also have Black Vein.
Yes, I know. There's worse ones too that you haven't met yet. Don't worry. I think I have Blackstone, Blackwood, Blackclaw. Yeah. Too many dwarf names. Brings everybody back into the kitchen. Sits down, pours himself a bowl. At this point, your brother Eric, who has been pretty much silent, comes back and says, "Well, we're glad to have you." And at this point, your dad smacks him back in the back of the head and says, "Can you please speak correctly for once?" Your brother looks at him and says, "Sorry, Dad." On the ship, they make me speak what they call stupid human. I apologize. It's their morale booster, apparently. I was speaking Southern when you guys first met Eric, for some reason. So, Samson kind of looks at all of you, says, "Tooth thinks it's a good idea. You all know what I found out." He explains that he went and talked to his dead grandfather, about memories and family lines and whatnot. So when the cleric did the spell, we learned a few weird things. I didn't know exactly what to ask. So my first question was if he knew any reason the council would take our memories away from a certain event. Yeah, you didn't really know your grandfather too much, Tooth. Your great-grandfather. He was a master of his craft, and he helped redo some of the council, like the gargoyles that are up there and all the statues that they have. So he knew a little bit more of the inner circle. So I figured he was the best to ask. His first answer was, the council does what the council wants. They always have. They always will, for the good of the people. So you must have hit a nerve. Which is true. Second question I asked, if he knew of a reason that they were doing this on a broader scale. He told us that if they're keeping something from the people that they don't want us to know about, obviously that's what councils do. And at this point, the cleric said, I'm not asking the correct questions, and she took over. She then asked if he had seen anything in his life that he might think to be the reason for the council to memory wipe people. And obviously, all he said was no. Our fourth question was, anyone else in your family line that might know of what's going on? That was the right question. His grandmother, your great-grandmother, always said that she married his grandfather to keep him safe from those that would tear down our house. She told him on her deathbed that she was a part of a group that protected those of the true bloodline. That piqued both of our interests. The cleric and I talked for a bit till we found the correct fifth question. Did we know the name, or did he know the name of the group, or if there's any of them still alive? The only thing we got from him was, before she was a Vogdenstol, she was an Ironbane out of Drist. She was also a widower before she came here and brought a daughter with her. Helga was her name. Find the family and you might have your answers. That's all we learned. I don't know if any of that rings a bell to any of you.
Who sits down and just looks really confused.
Yeah.
Sabryn, Talos, what does that mean?
I don't know. And I don't like not knowing.
After all that, I tried to find our family tree. Your mother and I were always too busy working to worry about such things, but your grandmother was a different story. She was the family keeper and said history. She was the family keeper of said history, and when she died, it all went up into our attic. Where it still is, unless those that took over our place found it and tossed it aside. We were pretty much kicked out and never really got anything. Got everything. Your great-great-grandfather would be the ideal one to talk to, but we never did find out what happened to him. He went away on a ship one day and never returned. We did find this around my grandfather's neck when we rose him from the dead, though, and he told us to keep it. He's going to open it up, and it is a amulet. The cleric told me it would keep to keep it, and it would keep anyone looking for us or anyone around me safe from prying eyes. But I don't know exactly what to do it. I've put it on a few times, but I have not been able to. I don't do magic, so I don't know exactly what it does. I've taken it off a few times now and then, and I sometimes forget to put it back on. It's been a few years since we've had it. Do you think I should keep it on? She called it an amulet of non-detection?
Did she say? Did he say for you to wear it specifically?
She told me to put it on. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know why, but I don't see why anyone would be looking for me. I thought it would be better for Tooth.
Well, technically, you're. Oh, did we tell them that yet?
No.
Okay, so a couple things. One, Helga's dead.
Well, it's been a few hundred years, so I assume so, yes.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
We traveled, Father, we traveled with a Helga. She came through unexpected circumstance to Sabryn's service. And she died just south of here. She was...
Well, that'd
We
put her
lost her.
older than Yearly.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't old.
Oh.
I think we pulled her. Not as she would have been now, but as she was when she got pulled.
I'm just gonna take your word for it that can happen.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Because, yeah, family line and whatnot, like, that's a while ago.
Well, she didn't have any kids. She said her parents were shipbuilders.
I don't know that part. I am sorry.
She didn't seem to know anything special about me, anything about protecting a line. She was great, but her priority was protecting Sabryn.
Unrelated.
Well, at least you got to know her.
Okay.
She should be buried near the family crypt.
That might be someone we want to talk to. Talos did say that it's possible that when she died here, she just went back to where she had been before.
That's right. That
was my running theory.
She could have lived the rest of her life, right?
Yeah.
Does Tooth know
without
where...
the family history book, it's not something I bothered to learn. Your mother's going to perk up and go, yeah, my mother was a stickler for history, and we never did get to bring it back, so it hopefully is still in our old house.
Okay,
But
so
it's been a
speaking of
while.
history, Tooth, is this something you want to tell them, or?
Yes. I think everyone should sit down or stand up or whatever they want to do. But
are we going to need alcohol for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just going to look at Eric.
Something's
Your brother's going to go. Your brother's just going to come back with like fisherman's whiskey.
Ooh.
This hasn't been brewed long. It's fresh. It's going to burn.
I take a shot.
While he's pouring one for Francisco, when he stops, I'm gonna grab my brother's hand and just tilt the bottle up and pour a little bit more.
Okay.
And
Thank
say,
you, Juice.
So you all look
we've
like
been
dwarves.
traveling
They don't know
together for a
exactly
while.
who you are, what you are.
Yeah, he can put it down. So put it back.
Ah. Must have grew up on the water then.
Something like that.
What are you under all that? You all look like dwarves. He knows you're not a dwarf. You're getting different
Yeah,
voices coming out of these.
I had just forgotten that. Like,
Yep. Y'all are under a seeming spell.
I'm sexy.
Hey, he's gonna say, I've
I knew you
seen
were
the
gonna say that.
pictures in the
Oh, right. Hold on. And
I
I'm
see the
gonna
pictures in the paper.
just prestidigitation a little image like in front of each of us of ourselves. Boop boop
Ah.
boop 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 boop. In front of
Or
Tooth, I
move
put
to
a little
Vegas.
tooth just so he's included.
Okay. Interesting. So
All right. What I'm going to tell you, I didn't believe it at first. I didn't want to, but we're not a family to dress it up and get flowery about it. The truth is,
Nope.
that secret, that line that you found out about, it's the Battlehammer line. This family, Vogdenstall, we're what's
Stone
left
made
of it.
strong.
That's the one.
Congratulations, you're the rightful heir.
They're both kind of looking at everybody going,
You should probably keep the necklace. They definitely want to kill you.
Yeah, that's really why we're here,
he
Father.
literally like just puts the necklace back on without saying anything.
Yeah. It's, I think, a big reason of why they've targeted our family, and the they is important. We have reason to believe that the Iron Shades, there's a lot left to them that we haven't found out. They crept into this. They're not originally from Winn Keep, and they have been pulling the strings for a very, very long time. I believe if Morgan sees through what he wants to see through, this family will be wiped out. And I don't know what he'll do with the royal line, but he'll use them as puppets at the best. So in short, he, as Sabryn said, makes the rightful heir, the rightful king, you.
Huh. He just kind of like sits back and goes, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
There's
I'm gonna insight check that because he would.
Hey, we're gonna need a refill here.
Okay. Well,
above table
the
the weapon that was going to prove something is the Argus Fang.
No, the Aegis Fang
Aegis
is the battle hammer. You're looking for his original axe. You don't know the name of the axe. You just know it was. Yeah, the Aegis Fang was Freya's dad's, Ben's original dad's weapon. But the battle hammer created the Aegis Fang. He's the one who built it, who crafted it.
Oh, so
It's
the
just-
original axe that is buried
the
somewhere in
axe.
stone.
Yes.
Okay, that's from Prince Theron as well.
That is from Brunar. That's his original weapon.
Brunar.
Yes. That was what he used. And that's what will tell the royal bloodline. And of all the things that you've learned, you know it's probably hidden somewhere in the original throne room under the in the mine somewhere.
And that like that part as well, just in conclusion, is what Tooth is going to share with his father. And so we didn't want to put you in harm's way, but if anybody's going to believe this, we have to find that axe, and we got to see it once and for all if this is true.
Your mother's just like going to round on your father and go, "I told you Morgan was on this at some point in time. He's too slippery. The Iron Shades have always been someone no one's ever really trusted, but you've never been able to." She's like quite livid as soon as you say Morgan's name. Your father's just like going to calm everybody down and go, "If they knew this, they would have killed us long ago. You don't keep... If what you're saying is true," I rolled a 19 on his insight, by the way. "They can't know. We'd be dead. They wouldn't keep a royal bloodline alive. Why would you?"
You could actually be right, but what I'll say is there's one last thing I think that we're missing, and maybe that Morgan is missing as well. He's up to something right now, and he knows enough to target this family, but perhaps he doesn't know enough to know that we should be dead. I don't know how to say that, but just because he doesn't know all of it doesn't mean it's not true, Father. And if we get there, we try to, as the legend goes, I guess, take this axe, and we're not able to, then we will know for sure that we were mistaken. But it's not going to go that way, I don't think.
Your brother's like, "So we're princes? Dope. Dude. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that okay." Your
I think
brother's just like
you
thinking,
wear the
"That's
title a bit better than me, but
interesting. I outrank Airman, but now that he's dead..." Morgan's really not going to like that, by the way. That was his last grandson.
Oh.
Was that you by chance?
We don't really have time to get into that part.
That's
but
a yes.
you all need to.
No, not
That
directly.
it was my fault. I was a bad influence on Tooth. I may have told him to jump off the boat you guys were on. And Tooth took inspiration from that and had him do it again, except this time he jumped into a shark.
Shark infestable. I mean, I didn't think he'd actually.
Which we did not know was there.
No.
But are not mad about.
2 happiest days of my life right there.
Yeah, well, I saw how he was treating you, so I was like, you could just jump in, though.
Everyone's going to look and go, "We don't really know the magic aspect of anything you're... We know it's possible, but it's not something our specialty."
I would just assume if it's in regards to this group and their magic, it doesn't make sense anyways. Just go with it.
Right.
Everything we do is crazy.
Give me an insight check on Mom, please.
Yeah.
Everyone?
Yep.
Okay.
Tooth is also going to add, like, specifically kind of to his mom is like,
Yep.
He got a dirty 20
Okay.
insight.
I got a billion.
Okay.
I think things are moving fast. Father needs to come with us, and the rest of you need to hide.
What does a 35 tell me, Brandon?
When Samson...
I want her social security number. I want her age.
When
28 years
Samson
old.
and Eric start talking about they don't know anything about magic, You kind of get the hint that Mom might a little. But might be keeping that to herself.
I'm just gonna like very, very subtly message her. And just be like, is there something you want to tell the class? You can reply to this message.
I know I can reply to this message, but actually, that
And
would be
how
out
do you know
loud.
you can reply to this message?
Message is out loud, so you're not going to get a response. You're going to get a wink.
Message.
I think you have to
Only the
speak out
people
loud.
Use
saying
whisper.
it can hear it, though.
But she's in
Right.
the room, so she wouldn't start talking.
The target and only the target hears the message and can reply. That only you can hear.
But I think it's out loud. Is it not? Or is it in telepathy?
You do. No, you have to whisper, but nobody else can hear it except the person receiving it.
Okay. Then she's not.
I mean,
gonna
unless
reply
someone's reading lips, I guess. Yeah.
Let's just say she coughs a little
Okay.
and you pretty much just get a later, dear. Not important.
I take another shot.
But I need to know that you all understand me. Whatever's going on right now, I think it's about to move very quickly, and you cannot just sit in this house waiting for us to come back. I'm not going to be responsible for that.
Well, there's two options here that I can see. He like rolls up his sleeves, like puts on the fatherly figure. There's weird things going on outside. If they were going to come for us, I think they would have by now. I think they're more, worried about you than us. But I do understand safety. But leaving, if they come looking for us and find we're not here, that would also suggest that they might come looking.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you have anywhere
unfortunately, I don't think
specific?
you can leave. We might need you. You specifically to stand.
Talos, can I have an Arcana, please?
You sure can.
You're the
We were
only one
talking about having them go
smart
to
enough. The
the
tower was an option.
archive and the other tower.
Or the archive, yes. Your wizard tower or the archive were your top two, I believe.
Hold on, have a
An
look.
18. An 18's kind of enough. Like he's definitely, the necklace that's on him is giving off a very, very stronger magical aura than something that size should. Maybe it's got a longer radius than a normal one would. Which could be why that no one's seeing anything in this house. Like being you
There
are,
is-
you're smart enough to realize that the amulet that he has on maybe would cover the whole house and not just him.
Right.
And he's had it on for a while?
Yeah. Like off and on here and there. That's why you were able to scry on him, because he didn't have it on that day.
It didn't go with that outfit.
Nope.
That amulet. I've heard of similar things. This one seems a tad more potent, powerful. It may be enough that you don't need to hide.
Oh, I don't mind hiding. Don't get me wrong.
If you do want to hide, we may have an option. I don't know if I can do it just yet, but we I could get them to the tower and then come back.
But it'll have to be my father to pull out the axe, right? It can't be me or my brother. I thought it was the... I mean, you tell me. But I thought it was the heir.
It would
might be the
show the heir.
Bloodline.
It's kind of hard to tell until you go there. You would probably be able to figure out if the line died, someone still had to put it where it currently is. So you might be able to pick it up and move it, but it wouldn't show the true heir until they picked it up. Kind of hard to tell.
I don't think we'll need him to get it. I think we'll just need him to hold it in front of the people when we want.
Okay. Then, yeah, the whole family should go.
The tower.
Yeah, if we don't, I understood it wrong. So if we don't need him there, then I think the whole family should go to the tower.
Okay.
Mother, I understand what you're saying about they haven't come for you for a long time, but for better or for worse, I think Araman dying is going to change this situation fast. I don't want to bet wrong. You'll have to go.
Yeah, one of their others is also dead, so they're losing numbers quickly.
You hear a knock at the back door again.
Who's that?
Is it our guard guy? I go look.
Yearly again. He's finally back. He's pretty quick.
Is
Are you
Yurley
gonna
our
let him in?
guard guy?
He's the archivist.
Oh, the archivist. Can I insight check him real quick?
Yep. Captain Grimm is the captain.
I'm just gonna make sure it's him. Just to be safe.
Would you know? Differently?
Well, we had the telepathic bond up. No.
Yep. Technically, yes. You could have put that back up again. Yep.
Yeah.
Churchill. Easy. Saint, can I come in, please?
It's a dirty 20.
Sabryn, can I come in, please?
Yeah. Dirty 20. Does this feel right? Does this feel weird? Am I getting any vibe?
He stares back at you and winks.
And winks?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yearly just walks in and goes, thank you. Sabryn, I found something.
Ooh.
I don't know, good or bad. I didn't really take time. But the only thing... Oh, hello, everybody. There's a weird vibe in here. Did I miss anything?
No.
Family reunions are hard. It's okay. What'd you find?
You told him, didn't you? I'm old enough to realize I can see faces.
Yeah,
I would hope at any age you knew you could see faces.
I put the spell around you. Of course I can see faces.
What did you find out?
Well, he's going to pass over something. Well, I learned a few fun things. First, Tovin is an interesting young man. I wish I had met him a long time ago. Apparently him and his cousin were quite good friends. And, well, he's agreed to be my new apprentice, which is good. Theron did, in fact, leave something there. And he's going to hold out a bag. He's going to reach deep inside, which is a bag of holding. Apparently, he hid something inside a lovely old bag of holding that he had, so nobody could find it. I tipped this thing upside down because it was the only thing that he left, and inside was a note. I didn't really read it because I didn't know exactly what it was, so I put it back in and came over here. Who would like to read the note? Okay, I'll put it in Discord for everybody to read.
And what is it written in? Common or Dwarvish or?
Undercommon.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's okay. I can still read that.
Morgan. More grim. Not Morgan, more grim. As discussed, these will cover the cost of our bargain. When the deed is done, use the scroll to seal the pact, and then use the item to wipe it all. Make sure no one remembers anything, and I do mean anything, and I do mean no one. Take as much time as you need to see this done. My work will take decades to perfect, and it's not like either of us will die soon. They must not know what we found. I will find others to help us in our endeavor. We were born within the rocks, so we shall hide there and become gods. By the matron mother's name, her will be done. Keep in touch, Z.E.
Those initials.
You don't know those initials.
No. Okay.
First time seeing those initials. But this had to have been done roughly 2,000 years ago. And for his apprentice to find it, Yurley's just going to say, I believe from the last few days that I remember him, he was scatterbrained. He was trying to tell me something without telling me something. But I know he was summoned to Morgan's study. I think he stole this there. And I think that's why he fled and died. I can't guarantee that, but that has always been my suspicion.
Yurley, given how senior you are, who is Morgan's father? Who's his grandfather? He can't be older than you.
Morgan himself,
Morgan.
yes. Morgan himself, his father actually was just named Grimm. That's who Captain Grimm is actually named after.
Right.
And Grimm, Morgan's father and Grimm's father, they were good working companions, I'll say. They became friends, which is why they still kind of work together now, but I don't think Morgan and I can't remember his name, the High Thane, get along that great compared to what their fathers did. Morgan, I think he'd be at least 350 years old, I think, now. He's fairly old.
Okay, are we 100% sure that there's no way Morgan is Morgrim?
I will take an Arcana to see if you can figure that out, please. You do know of one person who's still the same person.
An Arcana? Ah!
Yeah. You know there's lots of people that are long-lived. Yes?
I need an intelligence check to figure out that double negative.
Natural 20. Give me my shit.
Wow.
Okay.
If for a... give you the number anyways, just
He's
because.
his own grandfather. Let's hear it.
31.
Okay. Between a few of you, you know Volo does something similar. He
Yeah.
imprints his mind into his child. and his child pretty much becomes him. This seems like a little different, but magic's weird. And there are certain spells that can change one's facial features and shape. It's possible it's the same person, yes.
Yeah. Which I did say out loud, so I will just put that in everyone's mind.
Yep.
I think Tooth would like to do a renewed insight. Is Captain Grimm in here with us, or is he waiting outside?
No, he, I can't remember exactly where he went, but he had to go. It was his day off, so he was pretty much just going around to make sure no one was watching the house.
Okay. Was there anything that would have made me second guess Captain Grimm's intentions?
I don't think so. He was sent by the princess, so if the princess trusted him, you would probably think that that would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see any marks on the back of his neck, I'll give you that. He's been pretty much up front, just skittish because there's a lot of shit going on, and he's doing a lot of illegal stuff to help you. Hi, pretzels.
Hi, pretzels. And then one other thing that I want to check is, which is a long shot, but I still want to check.
Yep.
The note, the handwriting. Have we seen this handwriting anywhere in any other writing ever?
Ooh. Can I have a history roll? Talos, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
26.
I needed a 25. The writing's in Undercommon. It's not something you have particularly seen a lot of, but you got a memory back a while ago of your creator.
Mm-hmm.
Same writings on the workbench where you crafted your sword.
On the workbench.
Yep. All the notes and scribbling that were there, there's definitely two different sets of handwriting. And this is one of them.
Well, whoever ZE is, I'm fairly sure that they know Frankenstein. Whether that helps us right now, I do not know. But the writing is familiar.
Which is odd because you know him to be a dwarf, like Morgan.
I feel like we should get a move on.
But if
Worried
Morgan
about it.
was a Durgar, maybe at some point in time Victor was too.
And we don't know, like, I don't know if there's a history check or something, but everything we've read during those times or whatever, nobody has the initial ZE. That was maybe a Durgar.
No, you would have to research or ask people for that. That's not something you would have known or come across. No.
Yeah, that was going to be my thing is maybe we could just ask Grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the E could be Embervale. If that is the Duragar symbol you found. So it's possible the E could be the Embervale. But who the Z is, no. You've only come across one person that starts with Z, and that you've already killed her.
Yeah. Yeah. Looked at that too.
Oddly enough, thinking back, she probably had that same mark on the back of her neck now too, yes.
Can I, while we're in this house and possibly protected,
Yep.
I'm gonna pull out a sending stone.
Sure.
Tooth, is it okay if I ask for help for a second?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. And I am going to, in the sending stone, ask Alether
Okay.
if he has any idea who someone with the initial ZE would be. That might be a Duragar or was a long time ago or something like that.
Okay.
He's been
I
around
need
for a while.
specifics.
He knows stuff.
He knows everything.
Yeah. What? Hi.
Of course.
Initials ZE mean anything? Possible Duragar? Ancient? With Morgrim? Something
11.
about, yeah. What did it say? It said matron mother's name? Born of stone? Oops, sorry. Born of rock? Was it rock? Born of rocks. Yeah. Trying to become gods? Question mark. Thanks!
Okay. And final roll for him. Okay.
Can I send him a bardic through the phone?
No, but I had to burn his heroic inspiration and a lucky.
Mm.
I rolled bad. It's going to take him a while to go through 3,500 years of memories.
Yeah,
There's a slight pause where you can tell he's heard it, but he's thinking, or
he's gonna come back. It's okay.
It's at least a couple minutes before the reply you get is, "Oh, shit." Rings a bell. Underdark, not my specialty. From my memory, if still alive, we found the one in charge. You get another sending immediately. Sorry, it was a little cryptic. Yeah, I will look into it. I don't want to say yes right away, because if it is a yes, I need to bring everybody in. And then another sending. Okay. Whatever you guys are doing, stay low. Do you need help? You can respond to all three, pretty much.
I'll turn to the others real quick.
You'll be able to tell
okay.
he's trying to keep things a little low key.
Calm. Yeah.
But calm, but there's a little bit of a it's not a jovial response like it normally would be.
Alether has an idea. He's gonna look into it and get back to me. He wants to know if we need help. The way he said it implied that if he's right, we definitely need help.
Well, he did just text you like an ex-girlfriend who saw you out at the club, so...
He did triple text me, yes. I didn't mind. What do you think, Tooth?
Francisco, what time are we able to wrap that up with your contact?
I told him
Not
late.
for a while,
so,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I told him late, so we're at least looking at 11 at the earliest.
You would know Porthos if one of his persons were waiting on you. They're already there waiting, just in case you're early.
Yeah, but I mean, how early is early?
All depends on how early you want to get there. You're not too far, like it's literally a block away.
We can pop in and see at any point in time and see if he's there.
My vote would be to do that, and I mean, cooler minds can prevail here, but I don't want to sit on my hands. I just feel like we need to get this axe.
Did I tell Alether we would like some subtle help? Nothing flashy. If we're gonna keep trying to sneak around.
Maybe I don't have a good strategy worked out. But I mean, this worked pretty well so far, right? Walking around as different dwarves.
True. Should we get your family hidden first?
Yes, please. I think we do that now, and then we get a move on.
I don't know how long I
Right.
can reply to this message for, so I do need to tell him if we want help or not.
Alethyr is also going to say he'll stay with the family, wherever we go.
Alethyr?
Yearly.
Oh, yearly.
The archivist.
I guess we trust Yearly.
He's a level 20 mage.
Well, enjoy yourself in the tower. It is interesting there.
Oh, you got a wizard tower?
Yes.
At your? Interesting.
We have.
While the rest are discussing, I'll. Bit late now, but what was the DC on getting the hint that the mother might have been magical with the insight?
I wanted at least a 16 to 18 would have been nice. Anything over a 16.
Cool. I would have caught that then.
Okay.
I'd ask her. Tis her house. Is there anywhere I could mark the floor without it being a problem?
Basement.
And can I have an item of reasonable importance from the house? You'll get it back.
Look around, love. Everything is.
Great.
It's all we own.
Everything is, nothing is.
She'll hand you a picture of the family.
I'll do. He'll sort of like tuck it into an arm and head into the back basement and start like sketching out a teleportation circle.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, there's not a lot in the basement, just a few like empty barrels, some crates, like a couple tattered rugs. It's basically their storage room for whatever they won't fit in the house.
Cool. And as of the picture, that's meant to be a linked object for teleport, so I can just come back.
Okay.
I will reply to Alethyr, and say, subtle help would be appreciated. Also, maybe try and find an Ironbane.
I don't know a lot that are good at subtle. but I have
Yeah,
someone
I
in
know.
mind.
It's Aleph there.
Ironbane, you had one with you. She died. Look into that, though, for you. I
Yeah.
will. Your help will be there when he's needed. I think you've met him.
Ooh, cryptic. I love it. Okay, thanks. And I will hang up.
Okay. You know one very subtle person that's with the Harpers.
Is it one of the uncles?
Nope. He was originally protecting Greybeard.
Oh, invisible dude that we saw.
Yep. You need subtle, you get Dante.
Dante. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
I mean, there's
He's
subtle
a-
and there's doesn't exist as far as we can tell.
He's going to be pretty much a 20th level. What's the rogue that can do magic?
Oh, Arcane Trickster.
Arcane Trickster. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, it's subtle. That's one of the best.
I'll take it. I'll trust him to show
Permanent
himself when he
with a
wants
ring
us
of
to.
invisibility, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And an amulet of non-detection.
Yeah, that'll work.
He's one of the best assassins you're going to find. So far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get Tooth's family safe. Go check out our contact. Break into Tooth's old attic. Right? To get your history book that your mom wanted.
Right.
Gotta be proof.
That's risky.
Go into the mine.
Yeah, your dad's kind of like looking around. He's giving your mom the nod to go pack some shit. Grab your sister. Eric's like grabbing a whole bunch of like food stuff. Your dad, while you've all been talking, he's been taking all this in, and that's a lot of information that you guys have been going around lately. He's drank probably a little bit more than he should have. And well, son, I see two paths right now after you get us to safety. The history book will be good short term. I don't know if that's how it's going to help you now. But I think you need to eventually, whoever the axe is, that's the ultimate proof.
I was thinking
If you could do
for
the
the time
attic
being,
tonight,
yeah.
or
We need to rest before we go into the mine.
I could always just
Yeah.
have your mother go over and say we forgot something in the attic and be polite
No.
about it.
No.
They wouldn't know we're coming.
They'll never know we're there.
It's not a risk to take, Father. But it is a good idea for somebody else to go, not us. Yurli, can you think of anybody who could do something like this? Maybe Captain Grimm can do it?
Yeah. Why don't we send the captain?
Captain Grimm can put his official face on, and yes,
Yeah.
Grimm would work.
That's best.
I'm trying to remember which of your friends took over that house, if it was Armin or not. Trying to go back over notes. Give me 1 second here. Who got your parents' house? I'll figure it out. It's one of them. Yeah, she told you who took over your house. I just can't remember. Sorry. Off the top of my head. The princess. Oh, Yeah, Lujmar, his family was given your family's contracts and hasn't left the mine since. He also took over the house. Yeah. So, but he hasn't been seen in a while. So, whoever his family is would have the house, and haven't seen him for a while. But could be abandoned. It's kind of hard to tell until you actually decide to go there. So what would you like to do? Whatever is going to happen, Yurli is going to go with the family. If you want to teleport everyone to the wizard tower, Yurli will be there, and he'd be able to bring them back, so you guys wouldn't have to go get them.
I think we send them to the tower. We go. We send Grim to the book.
Okay.
To the attic. We go to Francisco's contact.
Okay.
And then we sleep.
Okay. And then the mines?
Do we have anything else that we need? Yes, then the mines, yeah.
Okay.
I definitely need to sleep before we go to the mines, if we can.
Yeah.
I don't know how everyone else is doing on their resources, but I'm a little tapped.
I think Talos has gone through a few high-level ones, too.
I'll be mostly tapped. Well, I'll be tapped once I've done this.
That's what I thought.
That you wouldn't hear, but basically.
Okay.
Before we go in, so I think that's the play.
Excellent.
Maybe contact the princess or have Grim contact her and tell her.
Yeah, you haven't told her anything since you left yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we sleeping tonight?
That's up to you.
You're already going to an inn.
Yep.
I think that would be smart. It's pretty low profile for us.
Why not? Works for me.
Excellent. All right. So your mother gives you a big hug tooth. Your father gives you a pat on the shoulder, and you just told him he's king. There's a lot going on in his head right now, sir. Quite a few tears. Your brother's still, I'm a prince. I am going to get so many women. Because he's at that age.
Eric, pay attention.
What? I am paying attention. I'm thinking
long
term
okay?
here.
To the women.
Think shorter term. Take care of them, okay?
I'll do my best, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to do just fine, all right? He gives him a little pat.
Yeah. Like I said, this has been one of the best days I've had in a long time.
I get it. But if you want to get to that point where you're getting a lot of women, you got to survive these days, all right?
Right.
And my sister does too, and our folks. So focus up.
Oh, I think Ella's the toughest end of all of us, but...
Seems like it.
Yeah. Well, one day we'll have a beer together. An actual proper one in a tavern. We'll have a talk and all that. I need to yell at you for a while. Yeah.
We got a lot to catch up on.
Yep. So many stories.
We'll get that ale soon. All right.
Right. Well, never gone through a teleportation circle before. This sounds painful.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna give Ella this this little toy spider.
Okay. I thought you or Francisco might have done that. Okay. We're gonna do that because you both have a nanny cam. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, sorry, Francisco doesn't. Yeah, that's right.
Francisco used his. I've been waiting, but there's something going on with the mom. I don't know. Sending the nanny cam with them.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay.
Does the other end of the nanny cam even still exist?
Just the what?
Or is it just... Does the other end of the nanny cam still exist? Because you lost your magic items this side. Is it just that big push?
Oh, yeah. Francisco doesn't have his half. Right? Thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So now it's just
You
a
don't.
spider
Just a
with
total
Oh,
an
spider.
internet.
right.
Yeah. Right?
Okay.
Creepy
You just have a spider.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Right? You're probably going to get some letters saying why you haven't contacted us through the spider.
I was going to get those anyway.
She's also quite busy though, so maybe not. Right, okay. Yeah, Ella takes a look at the spider and goes, he's cute. Does he have a name?
No, I haven't named him yet. I haven't used it yet. You can name him if you.
We'll call him Legs. He's got a lot.
Legs. Let's go. All right. Love it. I'm gonna give the other half of it to Tooth. So if he wants to check in on them, he can.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
The Archivist is going to look at you all, especially Talos. Okay, what do I expect? Any traps or anything you've laid at the tower? Do I need to, any special words I need to know? Every
Bats!
wizard tower.
That's be fine.
Okay, I need some guano, so that's okay.
They are
That's
my
fine.
pets. If you hurt them, I will hunt you down. I'll lose, but I'll do it.
You
I have
would
names here,
lose.
and I give them a list of their names.
Okay. Anything specific about the house I should know? The tower I should know?
Don't go in the basement. It's my bedroom.
Don't upset the
Right.
ghosts.
Don't upset the ghosts. Yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
one, Talos.
He's just going to look around and go, okay. Anything else?
It
Don't
might
upset
move.
the painting.
I told
No,
them
we-
not to
we
go
will-
in the basement.
It won't move. You guys have to do that.
Well, I'll explain it when I get there. And I'll...
Right.
Don't mess up my house.
Yeah, he's just gonna like walk over to a wall, inscribe like a rune here, a rune there, a rune there, a rune there. He's gonna put his own like little temporary teleport back here. I can get you back here, Talos, don't worry.
You sure? I've already got the...
That's fine. Either one of us will work. Yeah, I'll keep mine here just in case. You can use yours.
Yeah, because you need your way back as well. Anyway... And
I can always
you'll
go back to my own. I'm good. But let's go.
do it.
Okay, perfect. So you guys go. Are you going to introduce them to Kelvin and the Blackstaff that he is definitely staring at and wondering how and why you have that?
I think it's more a case of introducing Kelvin to them.
Yes.
And so they don't mess
Right,
anything
okay.
up or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys do that. So, Tooth, you are left alone with your friends in your family's house.
Right. I think we're able to go to the inn at this point to see if the contact is there early, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if you
what
wanted
Tooth's pushing for.
to look around and take a souvenir.
That's what I do.
I know.
Tooth thinks. I think Tooth was given the stuffed animal by his sister, and that feels sufficient.
Okay. You would know that if you left anything, they probably brought it and have it stashed here somewhere.
If I left any, how so?
Like, you did have a bedroom before you were exiled. You didn't take everything with you. If there's any sentimental things, you'd probably be able to find it here from your childhood.
Yeah, honestly, I think Tooth is like he's taking some moments to walk around, but he's not digging through boxes. So, I mean, if he opens a door and he sees some things that he remembers, but he's in a frame of mind of like go, and he's pretty anxious.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds good. Are you going to wait for Talos to come back? He'd probably be 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. It won't take too long to get everything buddy settled there.
That time. Yeah.
Your internet's a little wonky there, Saint. Just to let you know, you're a little robotic.
Mine?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, I was thinking that was me.
Nope. It's just sporadic.
Just trying to figure out if I have sending or not. 'Cause it says I do, but I don't know if it's from the stone. I think it's from the stone. Never mind.
Probably, yes.
Okay. Yeah, just because we wanted to contact Grim.
Yep.
But we'll wait until Talos is back. If he has any juice left.
Yearly would have sent him a sending and got him to do it. That's fine.
Okay, we can already
Yearly's
have
got
done that. That works.
Yearly's got lots of spell slots. Yep. He hasn't used them in a long time.
Okay.
Yep. His most important thing he does every day is to put mage armor on and mage hand just to do stuff. That's it. Maybe levitate every now and then because he's old. Yeah. This is the first time in like 400, well, I think maybe at least a couple hundred years, he prepared for combat. Yeah.
So I've now got the image of him using levitate just to get out of a chair.
Yep. He's 600 years old, of course. He's an old short dwarf. All right. Perfect. So, Talos is back at the house. Everyone is secure and safe away in your wizard tower. And we'll go for break. And when we come back, we will head towards the broken anchor.
Ooh,
Yeah. Cool.
nice.
Your nat 20 got you more information than I thought I was going to give you today.
Let's go.
Honestly, it was going to be 10 more sessions before you got ZE, or at least learned a little bit about that. Yeah?
Okay.
Yep. Maybe not
Instead,
10,
I just
but
called my buddy.
at least 5. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to pop out and pop back in and just see
Yeah,
if
I
he
figured.
fixes
Yep. No worries. Let's go for 10. So, you guys are all finally back. And you go outside. By now, you're pushing 5 o'clock p.m. You were in the house for a while. There was a lot going on. So it's getting dark here. I'll take perception rolls as soon as you leave the house.
Massive work for this?
Yes.
Oh, well, anyway.
This is mainly to see if you get a nat 20 to see anything extra.
It's not natural, but there's a 32.
I got a 29.
Okay.
I'm rolling like shit today.
Yeah, it's okay. You guys have learned a lot more than I thought I was going to give you today. I'd open up notes that, we're going to be for a while. And oddly enough, one of them is in Sabryn's backstory notes.
What?
Yep.
What do you mean?
Okay.
The contact
We'll
is
find out later.
is your kidnapped brother again.
Again. Well, for a second, when Brandon was saying, "Oh, he's gonna send someone you know," I was like, "He better not send Alether. Better not send my brother right now. That guy sucks."
Alether's the Harpers. Your brother is with the Nometeers.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, he would not be given somewhere this important. Ever.
No, he got kidnapped twice already.
And he
lost an
that they had
arm.
to grow back.
He's probably kidnapped again by this point.
He's probably already been kidnapped again. Really?
He's a learn by example kind of guy.
But he didn't learn the first time.
Nope.
No. Everyone around him learns by his example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hooray, he's the sacrifice.
Now we know what not to do.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yep.
At this point, we have to assume that it's on purpose, and then just tracking him.
Yeah. Every time he gets an assignment, it's just
always bait. Yeah.
That's just his kink. Oh no! Don't take me.
Yeah.
I did not need to know that.
Yeah. How old would he be? I know he's the younger.
No, he
or he was the middle.
Oh, he.
Was he the old eldest?
I'm trying to remember. Let me check. I haven't looked at my backstory.
I know. Okay. Anyway, so when you guys find yourselves in front of the broken anchor,
I think he was older. It's fine.
I think so. Your perception rolls as soon as you come out. You'd notice there's a few more guards out because of what happened at the docks. But thankfully, you're not going in that area. You're not going left. You're going right. So there's not much. There's still quite a few people out here. 5 o'clock. It's starting to get dark, and more people like finishing their shifts, getting out. And a lot of people walking. No one's really paying attention to you, thankfully, because you all look like dwarves. But as you get closer to the broken anchor, which is just a block away, you hear a quick whistle towards all of you. And you just see a dwarf just like arms up, smoking something in the alleyway, and he's just kind of giving you the come here. Gives you the nod and walks into the alley.
Where exactly is this relative to the
Right in
tavern?
right in front of the broken anchor, the actual inn where people are
okay.
coming in and out of.
Tooth will look
Oddly
different.
enough, he seemed to see through your seeming.
I'm going.
Yeah, we'll go.
You see someone. You see once you're in there, most of you have dark vision. You just get a small little chuckle going. Right. Well, I am glad I'm the ones who saw through that disguise first. It's a pretty good one. He's going to walk up to Francisco, go, who do we work for?
And this is AJ saying, I don't remember there being a code word thing.
Nope, just he wants to hear the company name, pretty much. Who do we work for?
Oh. Freaking... I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna pull out the little no material badge.
You could have stole that.
No materials.
Thank you.
Wait, wait. So he could have stolen it, but
saying it
not
out
have
loud.
stolen the name?
Look here, I haven't had someone on ours working for us here in a long time. Frankly, I never thought there'd be another one of me here. The fact that there's two and who you people are, I need you to follow me and keep quiet. Can you do that? From what I've read in the paper, not really. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, who are you?
We'll get into that.
And
Sure, why not?
Hmm.
I'll bite.
You got another one of those sneaky sneaks for us?
Yeah.
Then yes, said the man.
Good. I didn't want to do that myself. Thank you. We're going on a walk.
Ooh.
What you see here, hear here, and do here stays here when you leave here. You hear?
What?
Yeah.
Do you vouch for them?
The usual shit. Yeah, they're vouched for too.
Good. Necessity's over. Thank you. He's a little taller for a dwarf. As he starts talking, going you through, he's like probably pushing close to 5 feet.
Half dwarf?
He takes you through. Pardon? Highly possible, yes. They're few and far. They're rare. Saint also, I forgot, when Mom left, your passive would have caught her putting something into your pocket.
My pocket. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I probably would have looked while we were waiting for them to come back, but I can wait until after if it doesn't make a difference right now.
No, that's fine. It's just a small little note that says, sorry. If you're not in the inner circle in the Winn Keep, if anyone has found out that you have magic, you are sent away. You would know from your histories, people like sorcerers, people who learn magic are usually sent to the dean to learn. There's there's not as many people here that have magic.
Okay.
Like maybe 2% of the population have it. So if anyone is trying to keep it secret, they don't want to be sent away.
Gotcha.
You are taken through a back door into an alley. From there, you go into a semi-broken shed, which then opens into stairs that descend into an underground passageway. You find yourself in a sewer system underground after about 20 minutes. Another 20 minutes, Talos, I think your direction, you'd be able to figure out that you're heading towards... from the map, you're heading northeast. So not towards the mines, away from the mines. And also you're going west of the keep. But still near the docks. You're not traveling too far. I can actually put you on the main map that I have. That'll give you a little bit more...
So parallel to the river.
Yeah, but to the left. I'll put you back over Winn Keep map. So you guys are roughly on the outer side of the city, so you were across the docks. You would have been so Tooth's house is in around here. The area where you had the inn was here. And underground, you're kind of going back down here. So sorry, south. You're heading back over here.
Where did Araman
Right.
die?
Airman died roughly here.
So we're not far from that.
Nope, but you're underground now. Yeah. You find your way down the sewers, down a whole bunch of areas, to something very similar to one of the very first inns you have seen underground. This has very, very similar aspects to the Shaggy Dog. Same outline, same almost place where it is in the sewer system. But this is definitely looks abandoned. Most things are boarded up. There's lots of torn... This looks like, you would be able to tell, Francisco, this is like an old smuggler's den. Looks run down, looks abandoned, but there's signs that there's still been a couple people through here now and then. He takes you in, opens the door, shoves a whole bunch of wood out, pries a couple nails out. Welcome to my home. It's not much. It's going to be cramped because, well, it's just cramped. It's old. It'll work. No one's found it for years, or if they've cared, they've left us alone. At one point, this was one of our first hideouts, and oh boy, did they do some fun things back then. But over the last, 500 years, there's not as much fun. It's hard to do things in this city. We usually have about 3 of us posted here, but before the blockade, We also used to have a ship close in range most of the time. Now it's just me. Pretty much just like one pallet, stockpile of food and wine. That's really all you're going to find in here. Almost similar layout to what Annabelle has, though. Almost identical. So, let's just do a little round of names. I want to get to know everybody. I think I know. It's hard to tell with the magic, but I can see through a couple of you. Only want to get close. And I was told kind of that you guys wouldn't be looking exactly like you do, except for, he's going to point over to Tooth. Tip for you, my friend. You have a bearing that is extremely striking to what I was told you would look like. Yeah, the name's Jim Dark Magic, the 23rd. Pleasure to meet you. And you are?
Sounds like you read the paper.
I do. But I'm the type that usually doesn't believe what I read. I believe what I see.
Much like in the house, I'll go through and I'll do the little illusion thing again for everyone. Just put our real image in front.
Right.
Okay, Sabryn, Talos, Tooth, Ben. You work for the same guy, so.
Everybody
Yes.
on the outside knows me as Tooth, but as you probably know, I'm from here. My name's Orion.
Well, let's just say I wasn't told a lot about you, other than the fact that I was to give you my full support and help for whatever stupidity you guys are doing here in my town.
Could be that.
Sounds
I've
very
honestly-
supportive.
Well, I normally keep things to myself. That's part of the job. But for some reason, Francisco, I've been told to show you everything and tell you everything, which for me is a first. Never heard of you before, other than paper. Seems like you're good up and coming, and you must have done something important or stupid. I'm gonna bet stupid.
Oh yeah, I fuck his
Bit of
niece. I
both.
fuck Porthos's niece. That's why.
That would do it. Understood. Yes. Okay. Okay. Heard some stories. Now they're right. So, would you like to talk first, or would you like to know about me and what I'm doing here first? Or let's start with, why are you here? What are you looking for? What do you need?
I want to know first and foremost, what's the actual smuggling operation here? What do you bring in? What do you take out?
Information.
That's it.
This place is weird.
So no one's asking for anything. That no, you're not supplying anyone with anything that they can't easily get because they stay in Winn Keep.
Well, there are many odd things going on around here, but I really need more specifics if I'm going to help.
Okay. Anyone from the nobility? I guess. Anyone from the nobility, anyone who works in the employ of the castle. Do you smuggle anything for them, and what do you smuggle?
We're a little on a different track here. This is not the normal position for our organization. We're here to watch, learn, and report. I know a lot of weird things that are going on in this place, and some of them we have been trying to figure out for close to 1,000 years. My family has been born here and lived here, and we will all die here because I'm the last of my family. So, I know a lot of what's going on in the city. It's hard to learn a lot about what's in the city because over the last 1,000 years, every time we go on a scouting mission, there's fewer of us that come back, or the ones that do have been turned in attack. I know a lot, but I need specifics as to what you're looking for. I know of a few weird smuggling operations going on in the city. I know of a kidnapping ring going on in the city. And I know of your kind showing up in the city unannounced.
Of the Drow showing up in the city unannounced?
Not in the city, but in around, let's just say I've spotted a few of your ships in the area.
Actually, that
Which
doesn't
they
surprise
shouldn't
me
be.
too much.
Well,
Okay,
usually they're shot on sight, or should be, because we don't get many Drow merchants here.
okay. How about the mines? What do you know about the mines?
You hit the right word, sir. Are you looking to figure out what's being smuggled out of there, or smuggled in, or what they're doing? I can answer 2 of the 3.
2 of the 3. Okay. Well, what they're doing, and let's go with what's getting smuggled in.
In is people.
How many people?
Usually only when I think whoever they smuggle in dies.
Is that part of the kidnapping ring?
Yes,
Or separate?
I think.
Okay.
We're not too sure if they're volunteers or voluntold. The area that we know them to be coming in and out of is under an extremely powerful illusion. There's 2 ways to get in. I've only gone through one myself, and it scared the shit out of me that I left. The other one we know to be booby-trapped somehow, but we've never had the manpower to test. What they're smuggling in are Duragar for the most part. Some Drow, some odd dwarves, but most of them have been shackled. And I was able to get close to one ship. They didn't seem to be moving a lot quickly or talking. It was eerie. They come about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours north of here in a boat. They usually
Do
have
they seem
someone
to have any
covering.
magic?
Lots, yes. The ships are very, let's just say, someone's able to hide the ship, or the ship looks different somehow. But I've seen a few ships sail right into the cliffside and go through it. So I know where the entrance is. I have not really tried to go through. I can get you there. What's coming out are being shipped on. I don't know what's coming out. Honestly. I know it's metal on occasion. But it's also things that are in crates. Big ones. A lot of weird sounds coming out of them. Not too sure exactly, but whatever they're mining in there isn't something we've seen before. I have a word I've heard from time to time, but I don't know what it is. It's not in our histories. I've never seen anything like it.
What's the word?
Adamantium.
I was thinking bird is the
Oh.
word.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Okay.
So,
are we doing tit for tat? Shall we fill him in on that?
I'm not done yet, but I'll let me finish, seeing as you hit the right word. There are about 5 ships that I've seen that never dock go by here. One's a warship, and the others are built for cargo. They're unmarked, and currently I have no idea where they go. That's my problem. That's what I've been trying to figure out for years. The last 20 years here have been hit and miss, but some things stirred up a lot of change. My abilities are mostly watching, listening, and staying alive. But the ships that leave never go to the same place, and when we try to get close, our group, we've had a few here before. Let's just say the boss stopped following them, and we started losing ships. He's been here. He knows what's going on. But there was nothing we could... Too much magic, he said, to penetrate. Right now, anyway. And it wasn't really high on his list of things to care about at the time. Every time we've sent a scout in, they never come back. But we always keep watch. Life here's not bad. Hard sometimes, not bad. Whatever's going on inside there is far above my pay grade. But now I have you 5. So that's a win-win for us, right? I hope.
Yeah,
I'm
we need to
assuming
go
that's
in
your
there.
plan is to go in?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Well, we know of an old mine. No, go.
How much do you watch Morgan?
Can't be everywhere. And I would not take that much money to try for that one. We've tried to get it in the inner circle for a long time, and they're the ones that have turned and attacked. We've had to move quite a few times. That's why those places abandoned. And why it's just me. But I'm very good at keeping alive. Because I know when to run. I'm not stupid. I'm not a hero.
What was so scary? You said you went in once, but you got scared, so you left?
Oh, he's gonna kind of look over towards Talos, even though he doesn't see Talos, he sees a dwarf. Few things like him. I'm not good with dealing with mechanical shit.
A few things like it.
Yeah, much bigger, meaner.
Sure.
I think they do all the
dear.
carrying. I don't know.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Did you you ever hear anything about an axe?
About what, sorry?
An axe deep in the mines.
I'm gonna assume there's a lot of axes in there. Yeah.
Right.
What about the old throne room that got buried?
Again, above the pay grade. I know a little bit of the history of back there, but that's only from family telling stories over and over and over. All I know is they walled it off and put some sort of guardian in front of it.
Okay. Interesting.
It is kind of exactly where the mine is, though, that I know of, that's hidden. General vicinity.
Okay.
Well, that's where we need
Brandon.
to go.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
I want to, just for shiggles,
Yep.
I want to insight.
Yeah, I assumed that.
Yeah. And really, and the insight Oricon, you can call it, but,
Yeah.
I want to really just kind of get the feel on, like,
Okay. Did you want
Yeah.
to grapple him and see if he's got any tattoos or marks on him?
That's what I was gonna say. Show us
No,
your neck.
no, actually, that was that wasn't my plan. My plan was just to kind of like get the feel on, in any bit of it, does he kind of sound like the king talking, where it doesn't really sound natural.
Okay.
Can I also insight check?
Yes, please do.
I want to know if does he believe the words he's saying?
Yeah. From what the last talk you had with Porthos and the Lord de Winter, you wanted in the inner sanctum and be told everything. This is the first person telling you everything that they know.
Gotcha.
Normally, he would have probably just stabbed you for being on his turf.
Good try.
He's been told to tell you everything. And he looks a little happy in finally being able to tell somebody. In case he dies,
probably
you now have
bored,
the
yeah.
information he does. Yep.
Doesn't have anyone to talk to.
He'd probably have a day job because he'd still need one.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, but yeah, Talos, he's telling absolute truth. He's open book right now. He's outnumbered.
Right.
And he's been told you guys have magic. More than he probably does. Well, we know of an old mine that we think is where they're coming from. Obviously, it has two entrances. One from above in an old abandoned shaft, and the other is by sea. The entrance is covered by an illusion. We went over that. It's not a big entrance, so you got to kind of know where you're going to go in, or you're going to be smashed by the rocks. But I did put a little mark on where it is, and I will find that mark again. It's a day's journey to both. One, we would need a ship and a crew. Unless you can be the crew, then all we need to do is steal a boat, unless you have that too. Or we stealth in at night into the mines and maybe die before we get there. You guys are apparently ambassadors that don't want to be seen. So I'm assuming you don't want to just, say, hey, we're here. Can we have a tour?
No, we're not doing that.
I can assume that's why y'all look like dwarves. You don't want people to know you're here. I don't care the reason. I'm here to get a job done, which is to get you guys in where you need to be. Out is your own problem.
That's fine.
But we're not going in tonight. We need to rest and we need to do it fresh. So it'll be the daytime.
Well, that works for me. Right. But feel free to pull up a corner. Sorry, say that again, Saint. You broke up.
So what do you want? What do you say, Francisco? Do you want to steal a boat?
You guys have a boat.
Yeah, we have the.
Where is our boat?
It's in your portable hull.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you shoved that ship in your hole.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume it's in there and you didn't leave it in the Vardo.
No, we wouldn't have left it in the Vardo.
And also, on a good note, you have people there that can feed Lucky for you and take care of Lucky.
We have
because he's at the house.
See, the only thing I can think though is if we go in by ship, we're really going into basically a dock. So where just like the mine's going to be guarded, the dock's going to be guarded, and we a shaft.
You guys have the ability to go invisible, so that's a good start.
One is a
you don't have to be for the ship to go in.
And one's a ship which is going to be much harder to do stealthily.
Yeah, I would
I'm
say
very proud of my ability.
Yeah, but not into that port.
Well, you're going through the wall, you mean, or here at the keep?
Through the wall.
Yeah.
What you've said is just like they have a big operation on the inside.
Yep.
And so they're going to notice a ship that's not theirs rocking up.
Immediately.
Depends on how deep it is going through. Yep.
I think the mine's going to be the way to go. I want to say
I'm
ship,
more
but
inclined to go the mines as well.
I think the mine would
Okay.
be the choice there.
Cool.
Oh, also for future note, I'm gonna just pocket something from here as a linked object for later.
Sounds good. Perfect.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yep. Grab any piece of torn clothing or pillow or wood by all means. Okay. Well, he pretty much just tells you if you need food, I can go get it. I suggest you don't leave. Do whatever you need to. Or we just sit tight.
I don't know that I want to sleep in this musty place.
It's up to you.
The inn's right there.
The inn is, you'd have to take you all the way back through, but yeah. A nicer inn.
Yeah.
This is cozy. The other one will be nice. This is just maybe safer. Because seeming's only how long? Is it 24?
Hours?
8 hours.
Okay,
8.
your seeming spell will end during the night.
Fair.
And then you'll wake up as a drow.
I have plenty of alcohol, Francisco. If we want to stay here, if it's a little safer, we can just get drunk enough not to notice that it's not that nice. No
Talos could
offense.
put a tiny hut up in here too. And
That was fine
put
to me.
furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah,
and
let's
then,
stay-
then
Stay
nobody
here.
nobody could track you if you're under the tiny hut inside here.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so mine. Excellent. You're going to go through the abandoned mine shaft. Excellent.
Yep.
Yeah,
That'll be
the
fun.
one, the one that you're afraid of.
He's afraid of both because he's up alone.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
He has the ability, like he's the type of person who can see through illusions, so he's got a little bit of true sight. If he's good at hiding, he's got a way of being able to non-detect and like go invisible. So he's got items on him, but himself, he might not have a lot of magic because he's just here to pretend he's a dwarf and do his normal day job. Cool. So, is there anything else you guys want to do before we hit the morning? Anyone you want to call? Anyone you want to talk to?
I have a small thing.
Yep.
Since he's been very open, I will see if I can get more information out of him. If we just tell him what adamantium is, do we know roughly what it is? Because we have a weapon made out of it.
You roughly know that it's some sort of ore that is extremely rare and hard to work with. That's all you
We have
really
the glaive,
know.
don't we?
Have the blade. Yeah, I have it from the
Yes.
Fae.
So we have an
And
example of what it looks like.
Your cylinders are made of adamantium.
So yeah, I'll explain what we know of it. Hard to work with, potentially not of this planet.
So
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
a bunch of people found some rare earth minerals and have been secretly mining them, trading them, and shipping them out somewhere, and not sharing them with Winn Keep and getting all that money.
Great
Yeah.
rare earth minerals that make very good weapons.
Probably good armor too.
Someone else is forming their own army.
Well,
This is getting shipped out.
this is my assumption. You described crates making noises.
Yep.
And things that look like me.
Also being shipped in. Well, not like you, but
I'm very unique. Thank
good.
you.
Like I've heard of some robotic stuff happen around the world, like up in Braxis area, but never been there, never actually, I don't know it. It's not part of my job. Until now,
We have
apparently.
Yeah. I have reason to believe that the person who's doing this might have connections with the person who built me,
Mhm.
and I have
So this is
small
your
bits
fault.
of
Right. Okay, I'm kidding.
built me,
Um,
not
Okay, do you know where this person is who built you so I can put a strike team together to kill him?
No.
no idea. You know where he used to be? It was there's a way for getting Praxis, right?
Vaguely, yes. You don't know a
Vaguely.
lot, but up there, yeah. And you also know that your creator also worked at the Lunaran Sanctuary at a point in time. He was a professor there.
Yeah. I don't. We can't give you a good location, so no point. Waste of resources to be going after someone you don't know where they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
But suppose if that helps you figure out what we're going up against, that's good.
Talos,
Yes.
I don't think we've tried it yet, have we? But did we
I'm sorry, you're
want to try?
breaking up.
Yep, you
Did
are
we want to
breaking up quite a lot
try
there.
looking at your guy? Oh,
You're
Let's
more
wait.
you're more robotic than Talos.
Yep. Yep, we'll wait for her to catch
Yeah,
up.
what she said.
Okay, there we go. We'll
Oh.
see if she comes back. Yep.
You good?
I see a
I
green
don't
box.
know.
Better,
Okay.
not much, but
A little bit better.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ooh,
you're
that's
moving a little
much
bit
Going
better.
good so far.
Do we want to try scrying with the telepathy ball on Frankenstein?
It's not a bad idea.
We've not tried this yet, have we?
I don't think
Not
so.
him. Nope.
No, we haven't.
Okay, out of character, I don't think it will work.
I don't either, but we haven't actually tried.
I think Talos has to try it because
Yeah.
Talos would be the only one who's actually knows him, but you kind of know him, but kind of don't because his
Yeah.
memories are all fucked up.
I
You'd
have at
have-
least one memory of him, so
Yeah, you'd have to attune to it because it's currently Tooth has it. Oh no,
No, I
there
have
is an
it.
attunement. You have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
I thought we
Yeah.
forgo the attunement on that one because
We
we've been
were
passing it
forgoing the attunement on
Yeah.
it.
I'm okay with
We've
it.
been passing it around.
Yeah,
like
it's a
high
legendary
school
item.
cheerleader.
Yep.
Yeah.
Legendary items, I'm okay with being for something like this anyway.
And it's not like we don't have an hour. It's just
No,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay.
I'll hand it to
Since Talos
Talos.
here.
Want to try it?
Okay. The spell fizzles.
Maybe. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where's
Those
tried
those
him,
Drow
though.
shit.
It will also do
Hmm?
places and objects, I think.
I thought it had to be a person.
I think you can do an area. You'd have to link it. I can't
person
remember.
is usually better because it follows them around.
Yes. But you've
Object
seen
doesn't come
the
to mind
workshop?
other than the sword and the workshop. Actually, the workshop would be
And the
good
sword.
just to
Yep.
know if it's been abandoned. I'm not going to do probably not the sword because I assume that's just buried somewhere. I assume I just lost it somewhere.
Yeah, if anywhere, it would
'Cause
be
I've-
back at the Lunaran Sanctuary, and they probably
Yeah.
weren't going to give it back to you. Yep.
instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location
That's what I thought.
as the target. Yeah.
Right, so not object.
Not object, location.
Yep.
But you could try the workshop?
Yeah, try the workshop. Suppose that'll tell us if he's still in the same working in the same area.
I know he has he'd have the ability to not be found. But I'm going to do a percentile roll to see if he's done all the workshop. Okay. I'll let you try it, and I'll tell you if it works or not.
It's free. Try it.
And would you like the number to be high for he hasn't or high for he has? I'll let you decide that.
Oh, there's no difference. It's just the same probability anyway,
But I've already rolled.
right?
I would say, I mean, logically, there's a higher chance he's done the whole workshop, but
A high for that he hasn't.
Mm.
From my point of view, it's the same either way.
Okay. Since Talos was doing it, I rolled a 92.
Nice.
Workshop doesn't get a saving throw either.
No.
Because it's a workshop. So, this is going to be fun. I didn't think you'd actually do the workshop, but you would know what it can do. I need to bring up a note if I've actually created it yet. I don't think I've created his entire workshop yet. I have not. So, what I have in store for it, when you finally get to it, find it, you are going to find yourself underground. It looks to have a little bit of rubble from a recent maybe earthquake or something. There's a lot of debris here. There are scattered blueprints around, scattered metal, scattered beakers that are smashed. It looks like where you originally first saw in your vision, most of that area has been kind of like in a ruin. How much does it show you? Is it like 20 feet, 30 feet? Does it specify? Or just
I
like
want to get
visual?
Scribe up right now. I've forgotten.
Okay.
Scribe. The 10 feet. No, that's the spell creates an invisible intangible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see through the sensor as if you were there. Moves with the
So you can
sensor
do
moves through
like
the
a
target.
360? Okay.
Is it Google
Okay.
Maps?
Yes.
So you can do a
Yeah.
360.
It's Google Maps.
That's okay. So that's the main thing I want is you can do a 360 of the area. Okay.
Yeah, but I can't move it once it's
No,
appeared
that's
because
fine.
I'm doing it.
This is another thing I didn't think you guys would ever learn for a while. You see the workbench where
Yes,
you
good
remember
question.
forging a sword. The workbench is still there. There's not a lot of things on it anymore. When you turn behind and look, though, there's a machine right behind you that has a whole bunch of like copper wires coming out of it. It's going into a bunch of it's like tubes of metal with cables going from one machine to another machine to another machine to another machine. When you turn around, actually, I think I created the image. Let me look here. I did. I didn't think you guys are going to find this for a while.
You're welcome.
So as you turn around, it's a very, very long chamber. You're at the end of it. When you turn around, you just see, even with 10 feet, this place is lit up. It's at least a 200-foot long corridor with more chambers, more wiring. And they're all attached to this. I'll put it in Discord for you. Bum, 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 bum. You see someone inside of it constantly being electrocuted.
Is it my
crying
brother
out in
again?
pain. And from the description, you found Dr. Fate.
Ugh.
You'd be able to ascertain that whatever is happening to him inside this chamber is funneling all through all the cables that are attached to it and pumping raw energy from him somewhere else. You also see beside where you turn around, there's a massive machine that has like a big cleaver on it. It looks like there was something originally in it. And you just see scribbled in probably blood the words, "Never forget, never let this happen again. His memory will live on forever. William." You gave me that vision, sir, in our one shot, in our Reborn. If you remember our Reborn campaign, you're the one who set this up.
I regret nothing.
Not that Talos knows what it means, but Wade should know what it means because it was your
Yeah.
backstory for your character.
Hmm.
And all you see is probably where Talos was created. I'll take a straight Arcana roll or an investigation roll.
Well, it's the same, so does it matter?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
27. You had to hit a 25. On the table are blueprints on how to put someone's consciousness into a robot. You're smart enough to probably realize you might be William.
Ah,
You did it to yourself, sir.
I didn't see that coming though.
As soon as I heard the backstory you gave for that character, I went, I know who Talos is.
There we go. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. And all you see is just the writhing pain of Dr. Fate.
Well, Talos would be describing things as he sees them, because
Okay.
it is a case of he sees them through the orb, but other people don't.
Yes.
So, ever helpful Talos, he's describing things as he sees them.
You won't be able to tell where you are, though. You're just underground.
Yeah.
Yep. And you would be able to tell that his machine is lead-lined.
Which one? The Dr. Fate one?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Anyone with good passive insight would to catch Talos pausing as he sees things. This is the first time since he's got his memory back. He's seeing this place again.
Yep.
And it's like me engaging all those memories of him doing awful things. But he's like steadies himself. relays what he's seeing. And I think he's gonna at the second when he realizes as he connects the dots, seeing the schematics.
Yep.
He's gonna sort of. He's going to accidentally drop the orb.
You would also be able to figure out that you're much older than you think you are, or have been told you are.
Yeah.
This is circa 2,000 years ago.
Yeah. And as best as the robot can hyperventilate, the robot's going to hyperventilate.
Which is probably just like one little bit of steam coming out.
I'm picturing it as more of.
You
Sounds
could
like
almost
gears grinding.
power off too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would probably, you are, even in this state, you'd probably realize the reason you were able to contact maybe Dr. Fate is maybe the machine was turned off. Whatever's doing this to him. So you probably just hit him at the perfect time to communicate.
Right.
But if he's been alive for over 2,000 years being tortured, he's a tough motherfucker.
Cool. Yeah, Talos will go. I'm going to need a minute, and sort of go and sit down and just sort of power off before getting there, and just sort of collapse into.
Okay, if he powers,
whatever
as
corner.
soon as he powers off, the tiny hut goes away.
Any concentration on that?
If you leave it, it goes away.
Yeah. Powering off is pretty much, I think, the same.
It's fine. It's just a bad smell. You can deal with a bad smell.
Yep. It's ritual. You can put it back up. But yeah, you just all see, probably for 3 or 4 minutes, Talos look into the orb and then power off after handing it back.
Ooh, okay. That's probably not great.
Purposely power off for the first time.
That's better.
That's fun.
And Tooth thought he had problems here at home.
I'm kidding. I've only been alive for 40 years.
Yep. Uh-huh. But hey, you found Dr. Fate.
See, this is what happens when you try and give your character a non-traumatic backstory. The
Brandon
DM,
likes
DM
trauma.
Yeah, all the trauma.
traumatizes you for you.
Oh, I love trauma, you guys.
Same.
Mm-hmm. And you also just got a level up, so this maybe probably helped.
Pardon?
You also just got a level up, so this is probably the extra rolls for the level up might be helping tonight. You never know. So yeah, what would you guys like to do with a turned off Talos? You've heard everything. I would assume he told you everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely describing as I go.
Jim's just
liquor, right?
Jim's already drinking. He's passing it around, going. And I thought I had fucking problems. You guys are a lot. Plus, being ambassadors. How's that going for you? What's inside the dome?
Everything.
People.
Yeah, I've got like no reports here. Nobody's talking to me.
Literally, it's like a whole world inside there. So
Several.
Yeah, it's cool. I have like put in a transfer to like try and get inside and learn some shit, but
you're
is it
not
worth
going
it?
to get inside. Like legitimately, you're not going to get inside.
Ugh.
It's there's a barrier.
Yeah. Like we can get in because we're the chosen ones. But do you have any paint in here?
Some, mostly whitewash, but I have a few colors that from time to time I need to.
White works perfect.
Okay, it's my part-time job. I'm a house painter. Most people like white because it's easy and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I just need a dab of it.
Sure.
And Francis was gonna go and paint on Talos' forehead for his party foul.
I'd be disappointed if someone didn't.
I knew he was gonna. Like,
Someone had to.
Put an actual like fate, like a smile on there or something, like a face.
No.
like a mouth.
Oh no. It's definitely a penis, but instead of balls, it's a sprocket.
You should do where his the bender antenna
Yeah.
is. You should just put the balls up here. Yeah.
Greg, it doesn't matter if you're lawful or chaotic. If you do a party foul, someone it's all about the penis on the forehead.
the sword is like, you know what?
The
That's
sword is-
fair.
It's almost. Can you not? I don't think he'll
funny.
care. I don't really know
He'll
what
notice.
robots know. Oh, he'll notice when he gets looked at. Well, it's under the seeming spell too, so that's going to be in the funnier part. Because you would have to do this without being able to tell exactly where to go.
Ooh,
Yeah, so give me a
even
performance.
better.
Give me a performance roll.
Performance. I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's see. What?
Yep.
It didn't
No,
roll.
that's not my problem. That's your problem.
Performance. Roll.
Mhm.
Okay. 25.
25. Okay, yeah, you're good. Yep, it's nice and pretty. It's articulate.
Entertaining.
Ignoring all of this,
Yeah.
because we haven't taken the time yet, I am going to tonight, because you said, what are we doing before we wake up in the morning?
Yep.
To
Three of you don't need to sleep.
to read the book, see if there's any other information in there.
Oh, okay. You're going to do a deep dive into it. Okay.
I'm going to do a deep dive. Yeah, 100%.
Excellent. Perfect. All right. So, eventually Talos will power back up. Now realizing you've been told that you do have a soul inside of you. Now you have a name to that soul, sir. And I actually had to go back and re-listen to your story when I was creating this, just to get it down perfectly, because I couldn't remember the exact detail. And I went, yeah, no, if he saw his brother die, he'd definitely put him in a robot. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you did it yourself, sir. You're welcome. So while Sabryn's reading all night, what's the rest of you guys want to do? Anything specific?
I think Tooth's having a hard time sleeping.
Mhm.
He's staring at the ceiling and he's just trying to. It's kind of like pre-flight. Like when you have a flight in the morning, like he realizes he really needs to get the rest, but it's really difficult. But eventually he conks out.
Perfect.
I'm gonna just, when I notice that that's happening, very softly take out like a travel harp.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna play any dwarven song that I know on it to try and help Tooth get some rest. And then every so often I'm turning a page and it stops for a second and then I go back to it. Just to try and like a weird lullaby.
Okay. Perfect.
Eventually you hear snoring.
There he is. Okay, now we're good.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right. And deep dive that sleep.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. It's 10 o'clock. Did you guys want to keep going? I don't know what your timelines are. Are you good for a little bit more?
I'm good for a little more, but up to the group.
Good.
I have plenty of caffeine. I'm good.
I've got one question before
Yes.
the sleepy sleep, which
Yes.
is the Drow ships. Did they look like actual Drow ships, or did they look like they were pirate ships?
He would know the difference, and some of them are definitely Drow. They're Drow made, but not marked. There's no markings on. There's a bunch of ships coming through that have no markings, no name. They're definitely some sort of maybe pirates. It's hard to tell. But they're like out. They're not. They don't come into the dock. He's been on a ship and seen them.
Yeah.
But that was pre-blockade.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
Also, by now, you guys would have probably heard, probably today, in fact, the blockade has ended. With the first meeting now being gone and complete, blockade's over.
Mm,
Safe-ish to come in and out.
nice.
So, what's the other thing I was going to do here? Oh, perfect. Joe, mainly for you. I know you're going to be busy here soon. How many more sessions do you think I have until you might not be able to play?
Mm,
So
take a
the
look.
24th of January, the 14th of February,
Yeah.
28th of February.
Um,
It's probably going to take 2 to finish up your backstory here.
yeah, I'm around the 24th of January.
Okay.
I'm not around February 14th, and I could do a session February 28th if needed.
So you can do the 24th and the 7th at least?
Um,
So 2 weeks today is the 24th, and then February the
oh, sorry, I
7th.
missed the 7th. I missed the 7th.
Yeah, sorry. The 7th, the 21st, and then the 7th again. Yeah, sorry. I got them wrong. So it'd be the
I
7th
think
and
so.
21st of February. Okay.
I'm going to be traveling that weekend, but I think I could.
Okay, so at least 2 more. Perfect.
Yeah.
That should tie things up nicely. Perfect. Okay. So everyone has a lovely, you can take a long rest. Sabryn,
Mhm.
can I have a history roll with advantage? And are you specifically looking for ZE?
Oh,
And would you contact...
definitely.
Okay. Would you... Okay, perfect. Let me roll here. I'm going to see if you have found, if Al here has found any more information for you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't contact him again. I can only
Okay.
use the stone once, so I'm waiting for him to call me.
Okay. Roughly about 3 o'clock in the morning for you, while you're deep diving. Was your roll? Tell me that too.
It did not roll. You said history check?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. As I still had a use of it, I will add a d6. Because from last night. 33.
Okay. We'll add that to what Alethir is going to tell you.
Okay.
You get a quick little sending from Alethir. Durgar family disgraced at some point in time. Can't pinpoint the exact timeline. They disappeared for years. People have been trying to find them for years. They were a father with 2 sons, are the main 3 members. They have changed their name. What their names currently are, we don't know. But their previous names are in your book. Now you have a little context with him. I just need to find where Brandon put those names. The Ember Veils helped. The original 3 Durgar that were pretty much exiled and annexed from the family line used to serve a different mother matron that also has been missing. Not one of the original four, like another different line. It doesn't have. She'd be like not the head of the Embervales because they're Duergar, but they served another matron mother. That name is no longer in that book. But there were three names of the Duergar family: Mordred Embervale, Victor, and William. The father's name was Zorath Embervale, thought to have died. The notes are specific that they're pretty sure he died. Body never found or recovered. William, they think, died at some point in time. Victor has been missing ever since. Same with Mordred.
I will reply to Alither.
Okay.
Think Mordred's here. Victor has Dr. Fate. Using him as power source, mining adamantium. Not sure end goal. Don't know
chuckle.
where.
You get a chuckle and go, oh, good to know. Fate's alive. Deal with Mordred if you can. Running is always an option. Need more help? Let me know. I'll look in on the rest. Good job. You get another one immediately from him. By the way, I know some of you have divine help. It's okay to ask them too.
Okay. If you find Victor whereabouts, let us know. We're interested. I'll check with Drax. That's all.
Okay.
And then I will take a break from my reading and try to meditate and just this can't possibly be what he meant. But here's what's been happening. I'm just gonna give a full download for the next 25 minutes. Fully not expecting an answer, but
okay.
Help?
You get a quick, when a god gives you an item, never get rid of it. It'll come in handy for yearly, but 90% of everything you guys have been wanting to know is in that fucking book. I love free will.
Hi.
Let me check if I'm allowed to tell you something. I'll be right back.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm back.
Oh, God, okay.
You're technically not on my, I don't want to say payroll, but payroll. there's certain things gods are not really supposed to help people with, especially knowledge that you could probably eventually find yourself. And it's free will and all that, which I really don't give a shit about. But this isn't my planet. I've been allowed to give you one answer. But then this might be a bit, last for a bit. I'm getting
Okay.
pushback from Lunara to stop helping. Or just ask her. But
I thought I was still asleep.
I know who you're looking for. I can't help you find him.
Okay.
I can tell you it is still alive. I wouldn't consider it a him anymore. And not only Talos and Tooth are connected to his background.
Oh.
You were before. And he's going to replay for you the sound of a scream when your wild magic left you. And the sound of the voice coming from inside the cave where the bear died and you destroyed the heart. It's the same voice. That little imp that was inside of you was part of him. He created you, he created Talos, he created the issue with with Tooth's background. Let's just say you finally found the person in charge of all the shit going on. Congratulations.
Thanks. I don't understand what the goal is.
Find him and find out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thanks, bestie.
You get like a almost like a fist bump.
Yeah. And then,
But you do get along. So yeah, you now know Zorath. His sons, Victor and William. Zorath had something to do with your wild magic. And mainly the Obsidian aspect, maybe. You've learned a few things about people being trapped in Obsidian. You're not the first.
Yeah.
You figured that out. There's some sort of network between whatever he's doing. But he's also has his sons, Mordred and Victor, also building creations for him. Or doing weird things. One of them's supplying the other with material.
Yeah.
And the memory wipes here are probably helping the mining operation more than anything.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell Ben this because Ben's awake as well. And I'll tell the others in the morning.
Okay.
Ben, you've been around for a long time. I can't figure out what the goal is. Like, they're not taking over. Like, they sort of took over one place that was already isolated. Like, they're building stuff, they're making things, But for what? Just for the sake of experimentation? Because I feel like it's been too long for that to be the answer anymore.
Yeah, I
Is
don't know.
he trying to get his body back? If he's supposed to be dead? I don't...
I'll take a wisdom save from Ben to see if you want to try and learn anything else, or just a history roll. One or the other. There's a lot of memories in there. So many memories. 15. Okay. The only thing a 15 will let you remember. There was a lot happening 2,000 years ago. Every part of the world had something going, and you guys kind of know that part of what happened that turned Valen into a lich has something to do with it. But also that it was also a, hey, look over here while this is happening. But over here was more of a, Valen had ties to the Underdark, Durgar. She came across a smuggling ring of people back then that were taking like women and children and giving them to some sort of underground organization. You guys were sent in to help destroy that. Valen went a little further, and once you got most of the people out, most of them were dead at the time. When you got the bodies out, they were in the middle of doing some sort of ritual to bring back who you know from killing Z and learning a little bit about them resurrecting, actually just recently resurrecting the long dead Red Wizards of Thay. They were trying to create themselves a lich. Valen stepped in and became that lich. She finished the ritual that did that. In the process, there was also an underground, kind of like similar thing to Talos. They're experimenting the first time on turning like humans into cyborgs, basically. You stopped the first incursion, but also there's another hidden underground faction somewhere. Over the years, you would have helped find and kill like a lot more cells. They have their own goal that nobody's been able to figure out yet, or find them since they've gone into hiding. So you don't really know long-term goals. Maybe it is just experimenting for experimenting's sake. That's what it seemed like at the time. But if they're still mining, it's got to be for a reason. They're building something big.
So they're trying to turn people into liches, robots, werewolves.
Yep.
Definitely building is
Why?
big.
I mean, they have to be, right? But what? They're trying to create their own species or world or something?
You also know there's a dark god that has his hands in something
Yeah.
here too. Yeah.
I don't know. Sabryn gets like a little eye twitch of like thinking and reading too hard for too long.
Yep.
That will definitely for sure go away in the morning.
picturing a little nosebleed,
Yeah.
which is impressive considering you probably don't have much blood left.
Her heart beats once a week.
And I've just used all of it right now for this nosebleed.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay, you guys are finally asking the right questions that I thought you would did like 10, 15 sessions ago.
Nope.
Yep.
Did not occur to me ever.
Talos eventually still needs to do his teleportation circle and find that out. But yep.
Okay.
Be fine. What's the worst that happens?
I'm sure that just brings us to the workshop to Dr. Fate.
No,
We want to go there anyways.
different place. We think. We don't know.
Yeah, and you don't know if it predates that.
Yeah.
We think it predates it,
Yes.
but there's also a chance that he just makes his workshop there anyway.
Yeah.
It's also information that might have been come in handy a long time ago if you went.
Anyway, to the mines.
Yeah, to the mines.
Perfect.
I'll tell everyone about this in the morning, but
Okay. Perfect.
Like young children, we yearn for the mines.
Oh,
100%.
Okay.
Let's go.
perfect. All right. Well, 5:00 in the morning. You are all woken up to a sound. A bell. Ben and Tooth, you will know what this means. The rest of you all take history rolls.
All bell or like church bell?
A church bell, but a specific ring.
History, you said?
Yep.
4.
34.
I didn't think Francisco would learn this one. This is a single dark tone that rings out through the city. This bell only rings when a member of the royal family has died. Consequences to actions.
What happened?
1 minute later, bell tones again. Done a third time.
Does it repeat, or is it for a different person each time?
Ben and Tooth, you would know the history. Every time it rings, when it stops at a certain number, tells you who in the family passed. 3 is the king.
Mm.
He's making his move.
Yeah.
As Tooth is hearing this, the royal family is, there are really just like 3 people left from the royal family. There's the son who's about to theoretically take this position. There's the princess, and then there's the widowed queen.
Who's technically a thrall at this point in time, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim pretty much like pops up and goes, "Oh, I love the timing." Anyone
Yeah,
know
that's not
why?
suspicious at all.
He's healthy, he's young.
He hasn't been healthy for a long time.
Well, I didn't want to say it
Didn't you
outright because that's
notice?
not my place. Of course. Many people do, but when you ask questions, you disappear.
Yeah. Probably in their minds.
Yep. That's the problem with this place. When you tell everybody to stay away, they stay away. We've been trying to change things subtly here for years, but I don't think
I
that
don't think
changes
we've
our
ever
day
stayed
today.
away from somewhere someone told us to stay away from.
Well, you're not from here. When you grow up here, and history and tradition of this place is deeply rooted.
And incorrect.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
That's why we have shadow councils like, us here.
Yeah.
But another reason they keep magic limited in the city, so they have power over everybody. But anyway, I don't think that changes our day. Might
No,
be a little bit of a
can't.
problem. Right. Everyone's going to be waking up. There's going to be a lot of people, a lot of confusion. I think we go now.
Do we want invisible, or I picked up seeming from our friend from the Wade had forgotten the librarian's name.
Yeah. Okay.
But
From Yearly. Yep.
Really,
The archivist. Right. Well, the seeming will get us to where the entrance is, getting us towards the area that I know where we need to go. Invisibility would be better, but now I can see what you guys actually look like. Hi.
Hi.
I don't want to have to kill anyone if we don't have to. There's a lot of people here that are just working day to day.
Yeah.
Seeming, I think, would be better, and if anyone gets in our way, we knock them on the head, tie them up. Taking
we
you
shouldn't
people
run into any
without
trouble in the
dwarves.
city.
If the bell's correct, guards are going to be doubled, tripled. We need to, if they're looking for someone specific, thankfully it's not us, I would hope. I'm a light sleeper and I didn't hear anybody leave, so my alarm spell would have gone off anyway. I think we go now before they start searching houses and places. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on.
Yeah, we need to move fast.
Let's go.
Cool.
I shall cast seeming then.
Cool. To look like pretty much what you were before.
I think
yeah,
we hide Tooth this time as well, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Can we
And
change the visual identities a little bit from the day before?
Yep.
Yeah. We all swap beards. And probably alter our inside man's appearance slightly.
Okay.
Because I doubt he wants his face attached to this as well.
Yep. Right. Good job.
I'd rather not do invisibility. I can,
Okay.
all of us, but it's a stretch.
Okay.
Let's
How are you
keep that
guys
as
on healing
option
potions?
B.
How are you guys on healing potions? I have a few for emergencies, but I'm the emergency.
I have two.
I got the one.
What kind?
Just basic.
Okay.
I have one potion of greater healing. That's it.
Okay. He's got 3 superior.
I'll take a
He'll hand
superior.
out 2.
Very prepared.
They're old. I've had them for just in case. I'm keeping one. You guys look a little bit more, capable than me for combat.
Here, for later. I'm gonna give him one of the fancy bitch ass wines. For his help.
Ooh. That's lovely. Right. Well.
I had a standard potion of healing. I'm going to give it to him.
Okay. All right. I'll go put the work outfit on. He goes back into the back. Starts putting on all his gear. Comes back out.
Well, sorry, Brandon, while he's
Yep.
like changing and stuff,
Yep.
very sketchy, but can we try and sneak a peek? See if he's got any tattoos or anything.
Yes. He's got a few tattoos, none you're looking for.
None on the back of the neck? No lightning bolts?
Oh, the one on the back of his neck is like a lovely little redhead. Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's a
just making
Prince
sure.
Chopper.
Well, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
Yeah, most of his are like the other tattoos to blend in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to double check.
Yeah. His is nonchalant.
Okay.
All right, he's gonna come back with a he's pretty much like in not leathers, but like a breastplate that has leather. He's got like some bulky clothes. Then he put his painter's clothes over top, and then he throws them off and goes, "Nah, I'm not working. I'm working today, but not working." Dagger, sword, and a loot strap to his back. Right. Well, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve, but not a lot. He's a sword bard. He'd be about, for what he is, probably level 8-ish. Nothing major, but enough to get by, which is why he's a painter. So, if times come that you need a little bit, I'm better in the back. What? That's what she said joke, isn't it?
Oh, also, you probably won't see him, but if you happen to see this guy, and I will just do a little image of Dante. He's with
He
us.
looks creepy.
Yeah, you probably won't see him, but just in case, he's with us.
Of course I'm with you. You hear from a corner.
I should have expected that. That's fair. Hi!
Should have. Hi. I'm told we're about to do something stupid.
Well, you're with us, so yeah.
Right. Well,
Lots of traps!
I heard a lot of weird things last night. You guys are in it deep. Deeper than I like. What? You're not Greybeard. And it'd be nice to actually,
That's the
not
spirit.
just sit and stare and listen for years on end. Oh my god, he doesn't shut up.
So Greybeard just never got that deep for you.
He has his own problems. He's got some inner demons that he kind of has to shove down deep. Yes. But he'll
Okay,
deal
well
with
now we're
that,
just all doing it
hopefully,
on
his own.
purpose.
I gathered from the group and who sent me here. Yes.
That seems fair.
You're supposed to be a really effective assassin, right?
You didn't hear me come in, did you?
No. So, what would your probability be of taking Morgan out?
Face to face with the rest of you? Depends where we are. Depends on his capabilities. If from what I've heard is true, guard your mind more than anything.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the type of person who does combat. He gets what he wants and sends you on your way, whether you like it or not. So he's not going to be tossing fire at you. If you get my drift.
Yeah.
I do, but if you're saying that you would not feel good about trying to sneak up on him and end it quickly.
If from what I heard is true, he's old. He's been here a long time. He has traps set up. We find him, we hit him hard, we hit him fast, and hope we survive.
All right.
We are quite possibly the worst group of people to do this.
Yes, I know.
Our minds have never been secure.
No, I know. Trust me.
Most of us
I've
don't
heard-
even have them fully.
Nope, I know.
Okay.
So,
let's
let's
do it
try
anyways.
and talk our way through and not leave a swath of bodies, unless that's your goal, that we can.
Nope. We're trying not to kill any of the people that are just working here.
Sure.
There'll be people to kill later, though. Anyone that's got a glowing tattoo on the back of their neck, try and knock them out, but if you gotta kill them.
I'll try. You don't need an insight check to know he's not going to try.
No.
You never leave an enemy behind that's alive. And apparently the king died. Apologies, but apparently from what I have figured out, that's not going to be a problem soon, is it?
I think so. We do everything right. We're getting real lucky at least.
He has not shown himself, by the way. This is just a voice in a corner.
No.
Well, this is going to be an interesting day. I don't really have a lot I can help you all with. Most of my clothing is my magic. The rest I just like to stab stuff. He's pretty much like an actual assassin, rogue. Hardly any magic. But I'm good at taking things from the back. So, you take Tooth, you look quite beefy. Francisco, you look a little beefy. Charge in, I'll do what I can from the back. I'll try not to get you too covered in blood, but I can't promise anything. Well, shall we? You guys look ridiculous as dwarfs, by the way. And you just hear the
I know, right?
thing move and Misty steps through. You see Jim just kind of go, all right, anybody can come in and in here. All right, that's fine. I'll do better next time.
Technically,
Fucking
he should have
assassins.
set off alarm anyway.
He didn't. And he didn't. He bypassed that. You figured that out for me there, Tooth, will ya? Sorry, Talos?
No, that was
not gonna figure that out.
Wade talking.
Oh, sorry.
Whenever
yes.
a creature enters the warded area,
Yep,
it doesn't seem to
Bypass
care
that.
about.
him.
I just assumed he worked out where the warded area was and just stood just outside.
Nope. All right. Perfect.
Right.
So, you all start heading back to where you came. You're going to go through the tunnels a little bit in the sewer until you come topside. You're going to be topside for a bit, and where you got to go is at least an hour walk into the mine to where you got to go. So you're technically at least a 2 to 3 hour journey to where you got to go. So how long is, so seeming's 8 hours, which is fine.
Mhm.
I will take, as soon as you guys come topside, you, actually just give me a perception roll. Your passive over 18 will catch this from the distance.
We've got 2023.
Okay.
23.
17.
Okay. Most of you are going to catch this anyway. You hear like a town crier, basically, first. That the king has been murdered. Signs point to enemies from within. And it gives some descriptions that sound like maybe some of you. Nothing nonchalantly, like no names. But there's definitely a dwarf, a half-drow, an elf, maybe another elf, and some sort of servant. That's a construct. Be on the lookout. Wanted for murder.
Sabryn is a little pleased that they think she's tall enough to be an elf. That's all she takes from this.
Yeah, both you and Ben, it's kind of hard to tell. Like little human,
100%.
little elf, little halfling. It's like, we're not sure. So we'll say elf.
Okay.
Yeah. And you just hear a chuckle. It's like, about time they figured out you guys might be here. Well,
We
now.
told them we were here at the gate. They just didn't believe us.
We're so
Well, that
clueless,
probably
dude.
just finally came to him.
Yeah.
Yep. He's been busy. You killed two of his grandson and an apprentice.
Yep.
So, would any of you have contacted the princess to let her know what's going on?
We
think
did
you were
say
going
when we
to
were at
before.
Tooth's house that we
Yes.
were going to call
Okay,
her. So
you
when we
filled
called
her in.
Grim to tell him to get the book, we also would have called
Okay.
her to tell her what the plan was.
Okay. She will tell you that Prex is beside you the entire time.
Okay.
So you have her somewhere here, just unable to communicate. So, perfect. You hear that.
So is Ben gonna, pass without trace us? I assume we're gonna try and be stealthy.
Yeah, I can.
If it's a several hour
It's the
walk.
staff. It's
Yeah, it's
It keeps us in.
Oh, it's free?
It's always up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever we
Yeah.
need it, I can.
Yeah,
You guys will
good.
always have pass without trace up for the most part. But just remember,
Nonchalantly walking.
it is a concentration spell. Lasts an hour. So, I want... we were going to do 3 group stealth rolls to get you into the mine. So let's do 1 round of stealth rolls from everybody, please, with advantage because you have the seeming.
Right.
And I will do 3 rolls for guards.
Oh.
Yay, advantage!
Holy
I would
shit!
say
that's a
advantage,
7.
but I get straight
Nice.
because
That is
I'm
a
in
7
armor.
with advantage.
Also remember, you get a free heroic inspiration every day.
And don't forget the plus 10.
Yes.
I
heroic.
have
What's
a
that
heroic
from?
inspiration. I'm going to use it
I
again.
did forget the plus 10.
We switched to 2024 stuff, so you get a free heroic inspiration, part of being
I thought that was
2024.
just humans.
No, that's everybody in my game.
It's only a 10.
You start off with it.
I rolled 3 times, and the highest I got was a 10.
That's still a 20 with pass without trace.
Okay.
I've
Try
got
again, then.
16.
All
Is
right.
it 3 roll? Everyone making 3 rolls?
No.
Just 1 to start, so I get
Okay.
the average.
I'm going to use
All
my
right.
heroic then.
Okay.
One thing I noticed random that passed in the other game we just finished.
Yep.
At the very start, when we touched the tree, had the vision. We all got an inspiration from that. I worked it out that I never actually used it.
38 sessions, I think, ish. No, it was like
Yeah.
50, 30, I can't remember exactly. That's funny.
Each time you gave me a new one, I'd I use it at that point,
That's funny.
or give it to someone else.
Okay, so 24. So your average is not terrible. Okay. Next roll. So the net. So you're about an average 21 between all them. Okay.
I got a natural
Oh.
20 for a 34.
Okay, so a 27,
Yeah.
a 34. Everybody else's second. Yes, this will be our second stealth roll.
Mhm.
Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty
That's a good
30.
30.
Another nat.
Net 20. Okay. All
Let's
right.
go.
I rolled a 16, 17, and 18 for Jim. And then I rolled a nat 20, a 19, and a 19 for Dante. Dante is going to be close to a 40 with the plus 10.
For sure.
Okay, so that's a good average. Okay, so
Holy
third
shit.
roll, please. That's still a 20.
But that is all three of mine ended up being 10s with advantage.
Yep.
One of them had triple advantage essentially because I used
32.
Yep.
Oh,
inspiration.
All right, so your average for the second one was a 27. And a buttload for you're at least a 28 for the third between the other guys. Okay. That's funny. I'm going to roll 20, roll 3d20. So we got a 7, a 19, and a 14. And basic Dwarven Guard is a +4. So the second one you were close. I was at a 23, you were at a 27 average. Perfect.
we were at a
Passing that
27
trace.
average on the second one with 2 nat 20s.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Cool.
Just kidding.
Yeah, a few of them dropped down a little. Okay. Well, I didn't actually include the other guys in because I didn't write them down. Yeah, you'd be at least over a 30 for almost all three of them then. You'd be close. You'd be at about a 28, a 33, and a 30 between the other two. Okay. That's still ridiculous. Okay. Well, you guys eventually will make your way through the city that is currently widespread, almost panic at this time. Most of the dwarves in the town are like heading up towards the keep, trying to figure out what's going on. There's a lot of sadness through here. Losing a king it's been a while here since the last king died. And you're going to be hearing a lot of people saying they just came back from a meeting with the Fae. Did the Fae do this? What's going on? A lot of them are wondering what went wrong. And if this was a coincidence for a failed meeting, or they're not too sure. But a lot of people are trying to figure out if the Fae were involved. And then you start hearing theories that the criers sounds like the ambassadors. It's what they look like, according to the paper. They wouldn't have anything to do with the king's death, would they? What's with the princess? What's happening to the prince? The queen? There's a lot of speculation on why this happened. Would any of you contact the princess to see how she's doing? No?
Probably not right now, considering we are in public. Casting magic in this environment would be an instant.
Yeah.
You would
Just
know
knowing
Prex
she's safe would be
was
good.
near you. You could tell Prex to go fill her in and then come back and meet you. She's quick. She's a
Yeah,
ghost. She's a
that's
spirit.
fine.
She can go. Okay.
No.
Okay. Right. So, eventually, surprisingly, somehow rolling ridiculous, you sneak your way into where you need to be. Can I have each of you just roll me one persuasion roll, please? And I will roll my 2.
Oh, finally a good roll.
Persuasion.
That's the third nat 20 I've rolled.
I know. Well, I just rolled a 19 and a 19.
23.
Here I was
Okay.
proud of my 28.
Yep. All right. While you guys are going through the mine, these are to talk our way past the guards.
Yeah.
And between all of us, that is redonkulous, guys. Clutch once. You see at some point Jim brings out like a piece of paper that he hands to a couple and just says, mine inspection tour, this is my crew. We're just going in, looking at some sort of stability. Apparently, one of the geomancers felt a quake. We're just going in to take a look. Most of them just like immediately look at an old note, like a very old note, and just kind of glance at it. It's official. It's got the seal. On your way. And eventually we find ourselves in front of a mine shaft, like an old entrance that says like abandoned, no one allowed in. It's taped off, it's coordinated. It's down an old tunnel that is just littered with cobwebs and dust. Nobody's been down here for quite a long time. But you do come across an iron gate that's rusty and locked.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. Assuming we're far enough away from guards, deep enough.
Yes.
I'll just
Look,
popped up.
inspect it for traps.
Okay. Your detect magic finds the gate warded. Nothing on the lock, just the gate. Specifically where it opens.
Being from here, does this strike me as a way to close a mine for safety, like a genuine way, or something else fishy going on?
Definitely fishy.
22 perception.
Your 22 doesn't look like the lock is trapped, but there's some sort of, you would know, abjuration, I believe, on the lock, on the gate. Definitely some sort of explosive trap that would
You want to
probably
dispel it, or
collapse
do you
the
want me to
tunnel.
try? Talos.
It would definitely collapse the tunnel.
It is
It's like a
probably
9th
not
level
worth the
shatter
risk.
almost.
I should
Yeah, it's
just
meant to
check
bury
this.
anyone who tries to come through.
I can dispel it if you want, Talos.
No, I've got this. And
Okay.
I'll cast Dispel Magic on it.
Perfect.
At third level, because if it's what I think it is, then there's no reason why I'd have to cast it at higher level.
I will give
I need
Talos
to-
guidance.
Okay, I'm going to need an Arcanic, because this is higher than you think it is.
Okay, so it's more important than I thought it was. Arcana, you said?
Yeah, well, it'd be like a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier, I think, sorry, or your intelligence modifier.
I believe it is your spellcasting modifier.
Yep.
And
so
you can add a d4 if you want.
I'll just do intelligence. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Plus
Add the
D4.
d4.
17.
17. I need to roll. Okay. I rolled a 49%. It doesn't explode on you. 17's not high enough.
I'll try it, Talos.
It hits it, but it doesn't fade.
I'll get it. Hold on. Honestly, Sabryn thinks that Talos is still being like affected by what he saw in the vision last night and is like twitchy with his magic this morning. So she's gonna try and just like pat him on the shoulder and be like, "I got it." Self a little guidance.
I was gonna say.
I will also do a third level.
Okay. You're gonna have Jim give you a little bardic.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna give.
I love making
Talos
bard
a bardic.
friends.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna give Talos
I
a
thought
bardic.
he had it.
I know. Level 9, guys. Gonna hit 19. And I'm rolling percentile to see if it explodes on you.
Reroll that.
But magic's got a
he-
very long range on it. Let's just all step back.
There we
you're
go.
still down a tunnel.
Okay.
Yes, but we can be next to an explosion or 120 feet away from an explosion.
Sure.
It is 28.
Okay.
I did have to re-roll, but it's 28.
Okay. It dispels, and you just see what looked to be a ratty old gate. You also dispelled the illusion that was behind it, and it is a solid adamantium gate.
Okay.
But you've dispelled the illusion and the spell, and you just now can open the door.
I'm
Okay.
guessing it's still locked.
Yeah, is it still locked?
Oh, sorry. This is now, yes.
Okay. Okay. I got it.
My bad.
Let's go. Try and pick it.
Yeah.
I know Dante is here. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. If you could see him just like throw a dagger up in one hand and a set of like something that would probably open this immediately in the other. You can't though.
Yeah, for sure.
I like the thought of when he lets it go, the dagger, it becomes visible.
Yeah. Technically it would, yes.
So it just appears, disappears.
Yep. Starts flicking it up in the air, grabbing it. Once we get through the door, we'll end for the evening.
What am I adding? My sleight of hand or
Yeah, this is a sleight of hand.
Dex plus sleight of hand. Okay.
You still have a bardic.
I got a 26. I don't think I need the bardic, but you tell me.
25. Yep, 25 to get over.
Okay,
That
good.
is my DC.
I'll save the bardic just because.
Perfect. You guys all hear a lovely little click.
Getting so good at this.
And then a whole bunch of whirring and clicking and clacking. And then the doors open in. And
I look to see if Dante's impressed, but I'm looking in the wrong way.
Yeah. A rush of air comes out. And you just see dusty footprints going in. Dante runs in first. And I'll show you the map before we finish for the evening. Yes, it'll look familiar for you, Wade, but it's a good one. You find yourselves in
Where?
You are all up here. All coming
Sorry.
in here.
As
Right
long
at
as there's no crocodiles, we'll be
Oh,
fine.
up there. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And next session, we will explore this place.
Let's go.
Dun dun
Nice.
dun. You guys learned a lot today. That was good. You got a lot out of me more than I thought you would for a lot of sessions.
This is by far our most productive session.
It has been a very productive session today. Yep.
No kidding.
Yep. Nice job.
Can get